the beginning, there was nothing. And then there was the Drunken Peasants Podcast.
I gotta get a witness.
Say, man, you got a joint? No, not on you, man.
I don't have facts to back this up.
It'd be a lot cooler if you did.
It's true. Sometimes I cry.
Lick my butthole, you
From the strangest corners of the internet, here to bring you opinions of the world from an altered perspective. Here are your hosts.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Drunken Peasants Podcast, episode 696.
Fuck it. Do it live. We'll do it live. And for the record, our new guest.
Yes.
I've known him for like 20 years.
20 years.
20 years. Since I was
pretty much
almost a virgin. I met him like just after I lost my virginity, and it wasn't to him.
You've known me since you were a virgin in 2018.
It was a good year.
Great year. Yeah.
No,
and then we fought. So
Scott, this is Scott Henson, Big Cat Scott Henson. You wrestle with 3-2-1 Battle right now. We used to wrestle back in the day, and like
Yep.
we would travel across the country and eat people's local cuisines. It was just
that's not how I thought that sentence was going to end. And eat people's.
Yeah. I had to change it up there last minute, but it was good times. And you also do YouTube. You stream live with Adam from Your Movie Sucks. That's on Sundays.
I do.
Yeah.
We do his video game stream. Adam Plays on Sundays, and then I also do like. Mystery Science Theater style movie commentaries with him on his YMS channel.
I don't believe you, Billy.
Oh, yeah. And also donos come in, and if they're above $20, they read them out loud. So if you hear Stephen Hawking talking, that's what that is.
It's money.
Gotcha.
That's what it means.
You know what,
PTM.
though? I love the concept of a furry pro wrestler. Like,
Good.
Yeah. Where else do you see that? Have you seen that anywhere else in another indie league anywhere?
Not to the extent that I do it. There have been a couple. In Japan who like had tails, but that was about as far as it went.
Yeah, you have like paws. You have like fur.
The head too.
Yeah, what's it called when you have like fur?
I don't
like,
have the head.
Oh, you don't?
Yeah, no head. It's just like
No.
you have ears. You don't wear ears, right?
I've got entrance attire with ears,
Okay,
but
yeah.
there'd be no way to do it like when you're actually doing physical stuff.
You should just get a big dumbass furry head and then get it clotheslined off the beginning of every match. Get wrecked.
Every match.
You're like a fucking pinata.
always-
It's
start
like
like
Kenny
that.
dying in South Park.
Yeah, you just get
Yeah.
wrecked. Head flies
I
off.
was like, oh, there is the head.
So when did you know that you were a furry?
Oh, we're gonna go there again. You know what? The last time we had Adam on, we spent all night asking him every
I know,
weird
right?
furry question.
That's just. Are you actually a furry, or is it just a gimmick? Am I allowed to say that? Is this like when I ask somebody if pro wrestling's real?
Oh man, I wish we were in person so I could just like David Schultz you and slap you.
I know, right? The disrespect.
That's an open hand slap, boy.
Yeah, like honestly, I don't even know the answer to the question. Just like I don't have like a fursuit, but I have I don't know, my wrestling gear is I guess close to one. So
Yeah. No, it's cool.
Yeah.
Like we were at Battle Mania. Was it Battle Mania?
Yeah.
Last year.
I think so,
Me
yeah.
and Me and
Hey,
Ben were
Scott,
there, and
what
like,
is going to be your lock of the week?
there's gonna be some Adam fans in here.
Yeah.
or Scott fans via Adam.
yeah. What's your lock of the week?
Probably Black Panther 2 for Best Picture 2021.
Yeah. I've already bought my ticket to the Oscars to accept the award
On behalf
of Black Panther 2. It's
On
my,
behalf
it's,
of Chadwick Boseman.
it's our time. It's our time.
It is our time. Look, I don't know what you guys think about Marvel movies, but you got to fuck up pretty bad for me to not enjoy a movie about a muscly guy in a cat suit.
There you go.
So you didn't enjoy Black Panther?
No, it's trash.
Oh my God!
You know what? I'll tell you what. I've never seen it,
Well,
and I'm just not.
You're racist for saying it. He can only say this because he's not from America. He's from Canada.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
No. I can say it because I'm racist. That's why I can say it.
Oh yeah.
You couldn't say it.
Yeah. Well, in America now, anybody's racist if you're white, right? That's the rule.
Correct.
It's systemic racism. So I try and overcompensate by going to all the Marvel movies. I feel like it makes all of them. Yeah, I saw Captain Marvel 4 times in theaters. I'm doing my part.
That's pretty good. That also prevented you from being a sexist, so that's good too.
Yeah, exactly. I'm doing my part by watching Marvel movies.
Have you seen the trailer for the new Marvel movie, The New Mutants?
Ken Scott, and the Sweet Boys,
No.
please tell Howler that he's a beautiful doggo.
People always send us donos to tell us that their
pets are
pets
gorgeous.
are beautiful.
Howler's a beautiful doggo.
I didn't catch who
Howler
was the beautiful
Howler.
doggo.
Howler is a beautiful
Howler.
doggo.
Beautiful doggo.
It's true.
10 out of 10.
I watched the trailer because basically anything Marvel puts out that's new in the Marvel Cinematic Universe is recycled from the comic books in the last 40 years or whatever. And I remember the New Mutants because that was a regular series that tied into the whole X-Men franchise. I saw the trailer. I think I'll play a little bit of it now.
Well, isn't New Mutants, that was done by Fox before Marvel?
No.
Yeah.
New Mutants came out in the 80s. as
Oh,
a
I mean
comic.
the movie. The movie was
right.
done before they bought the rights to X-Men.
Right, because Fox had all of the X-Men, anything that was an offshoot from X-Men locked in.
Yeah, so they made New Mutants like 3 years ago, I think. And it's just now possibly getting released.
It's more of a horror movie.
Yeah.
I feel like I heard something about New Mutants a while ago, so I don't know.
Yeah, they filmed it like quite a while ago, and it's been sitting, and they were going to do reshoots, and now they're talking about maybe putting it out on Disney Plus. I don't know. Will it make it to theaters?
I think they're planning a theatrical release. I'll play a little bit of the trailer here, and you can see it. But if I didn't know it was X-Men related, I would think this is a horror movie.
This is a facility for young mutants like yourself. When the
Or
mutants first got their powers, chances are they hurt someone. I know you're scared, but you're safe now.
Yeah, how many movies have had the security room with all the different cameras and all the different screens?
Yeah.
I've seen it used so many different times. Usually in horror.
I don't think this is a hospital.
This is 100% a horror movie.
Right.
Yeah.
Completely.
He's there.
The New Mutants.
Yeah, Arya Stark looks much younger than she did in the last season of Game of Thrones. They filmed this like
April 3rd. It's getting a cinematic release. A theatrical release.
It says Marvel 20th Century Fox. Disney's not even putting their name on it. That's probably smart, even though they own it, right?
Hold on, 20th Century Fox. So this is made like.
Well, no, it doesn't say
21
Fox,
years
right?
ago.
It doesn't say Fox. They turned Fox into 20th Century Studios. They dropped the Fox name from it, so they're releasing all the stuff that was made under 20th Century Fox as 20th Century Studios. The Fox name is now gone.
Dropping the Fox. Classic anti-furry agenda.
Ooh. How dare they? Okay,
I
Disney.
see what's going on.
Okay, Disney, you want to put people in suits when they're on the clock? You want to have animals in suits on the clock? That's slave labor, Disney. But we can't be represented as the fox? Okay, I see how it is. Ben's persona would be an otter.
An otter,
We figured that out. I would be a
see it.
panda. I think I would be a panda. Ben's an otter.
Yep, I buy both of those.
Yeah. I like the idea of being
Well,
a
as an
panda.
official ambassador, I'll make it official for both of you. And if I put out something on Twitter, you can probably have art of both of you in about 2 days.
We've got art.
We've got
I'm sure you do.
one of the pieces of art, we're involved in a 3-way with one of our moderators of our Discord server named Creamsicle.
Shit, I think I saw that.
Yeah.
Spicy.
Yeah.
We had some spicy furry art drawn. I don't know.
Yeah.
Thanks to
the best
Creamsicle. Creamsicle's he's a naughty pupper. That's what that's what
You
I've
know
been
what?
told.
The other day, I was doing something on the other side of this room, and I turn around, and there's a video on Billy's laptop screen of Creamsicle banging somebody, and he's like, "Oh shit, this just keeps coming up. I don't know where this is coming from."
It's on Twitter. My Twitter feed just gets
Oh,
bombarded with stuff like that. I can't help
Oh
it.
yeah, I've got way more gay porn than I would have asked for on Twitter.
Yeah.
Way more. Like
don't
I
even
asked
ask
for a little bit, but I got like a lot.
My favorite is when like it comes from somewhere you don't expect it, and you're like, "Why is this? Why is my rap friend got a video of somebody blowing like a dude blowing another dude?
Why is Elizabeth Warren retweeting?
Yeah, she dropped out of the presidential race for this.
Now she's just going for it. This is what she really thinks.
Make America fillet again.
Yeah.
Did you see that they're bringing back Candyman too, with the
Yeah.
original actor playing Candyman?
Is the
Yeah, with the guy, and they're tricking people into thinking Jordan Peele directed it.
He just produced it, right?
He produced and maybe wrote, but absolutely didn't direct.
Yeah. But like all the movies that are coming out, I think there's is it Antebellum? Is that what it was called? They're like from the people who
Yes.
made Get Out and like they and what was the other one? Us. From the makers
Yeah.
of Get Out and Us, but it has nothing to do with Jordan Peele.
But
So it's
not
like,
by Jordan Peele. Yeah,
Yeah.
from people who threw money at Get Out and Us.
yeah.
Yeah, because I saw his name really big right at the beginning of the trailer, as if he was.
It's the only name you see, but yeah, he's not the guy.
I do like his version of the Twilight Zone. I've been watching that a lot. Have you seen that?
No.
Yeah, it's not bad. I feel like all the episodes are hit and miss. There's some ones that I enjoyed a lot, and some that like just don't land. And I think they could all benefit from being half an hour instead of an hour.
Oh, they're an hour?
Yeah.
The original Twilight Zone was half an hour, right?
I think it was half an hour, yeah. And it works a lot better for the format. Because like the whole thing is basically, but at the end of it, nice try, asshole, right? It's an old Chris Hardwick joke. Like every episode of the Twilight Zone could be called "Nice Try, Asshole," and like you don't really need to drag that out for 45 minutes with commercials or whatever.
Yeah, I like that format, and other shows have used it successfully, like Tales from the Crypt and The Outer Limits, and that sort. Yeah, the short story type format.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What was it? Amazing Stories? Is that the one we were watching?
Amazing Stories, yeah, the old Steven Spielberg series from the 80s.
The Amazing Race?
No, the Amazing Stories. It was like, I think mid-80s.
I think it's The Amazing Race. I'm pretty sure, guys.
I'm pretty sure Steven Spielberg only competed in The Amazing Race. He didn't produce it.
The Amazing Race. Is that show about white people?
So, I was looking at the...
There's deep fakes of Billy saying the N-word over and over and over. Like, him rapping this rap song of him saying it a bunch of times.
So rude.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I just
Did you
want
know
people...
there's not deep fakes of me saying the N-word?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. You know what? We might as well go through a few of the things that I pulled up here. So, here's the news that came out yesterday.
My man Teddy Annis.
Teddy Annis?
Yeah, that's his real last name.
That's his real name.
Former MLW star back in jail for violating house arrest. Did you ever wrestle Teddy Hart?
I have not wrestled Teddy Hart or been on a show with Teddy Hart, but I do know he is 100% schizophrenic.
Yeah. I've been Maria Mannix still posting videos, and all the comments are just get the fuck away from Teddy. Don't go back to Teddy. Stay away from Teddy.
I mean, pretty sound advice.
Right.
They just want in on that sweet ass car that he's leaving behind with all the fucking rhinestones, all the bedazzled Bentley or Maserati. Yeah. Nothing wrong with that.
Teddy Hart did kidnap for 8 months a mutual friend of ours, Bill.
Who?
One Damon Flip Kendrick, former TNA star.
Are you serious?
Kidnapped them.
Kidnapped him for 8 months and kept him in Calgary. That's a real thing.
What? I didn't know that.
Like, he flew him out to his place and would not let him leave.
Oh my God!
Was this he was trying to start like the new Heart Dungeon and film a reality show there? Yeah.
Yes,
oh no! For 8 months?
Yeah, you should hit up Damon and ask him for the full story because it is something.
Oh my gosh, that is amazing! I did not know that. I did not hear about that. 8 months.
Yeah, like the better part of a year.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh. I'm that's crazy.
Your mind is blown now.
I'm having a reset, a mental reset right now. It triggered some things. According to the PW Insider, former MLW middleweight champion Teddy Hart, real name Edward Ellsworth Anus. Anus?
Yeah, it's Anus.
Ellsworth?
Yeah, he wrestled in Stampede. His dad wrestled in Stampede back in the day.
Are him and James Ellsworth cousins too? Is Ellsworth part of the Hart family? Now they are. Now they are. I've made it canon just by bringing it up.
That's canon.
It can't be unspoken. What you say, or what was that Bible quote? What is said in heaven shall be so forth on earth, or whatever, or vice versa.
I tried to forget all that stuff.
Yeah, I don't know.
That sounds right.
Ellsworth is back in jail in Richmond, Virginia, for violating his house arrest. The 40-year-old star was recently arrested back on February 11th for possession of a Schedule III controlled substance with the intention to sell and distribute. He's scheduled for a court hearing tomorrow morning and will be back in court for the drug charges on April 23rd. You can read more about that here. Stay tuned.
The most shocking part about that is the 40 years old part. Because in my head, he's still like a dumb idiot teenager, but he's 40 and should know better.
Well,
right. And he had probably the sweetest deal in wrestling at the time when he got it, his developmental deal, and he kind of just pissed it all away.
Dude, he's living the gimmick.
If you're related to famous wrestlers, it's really easy to like have a career as long as you're not an absolute fuck up like Teddy Hart.
Right. Yeah, I mean, David Flair made it work for long enough, right?
Ooh, that was WCW though. That was WCW. That doesn't count.
Yeah. He never made it out of Ohio Valley when WCW folded. They put him in Ohio Valley with hopes of bringing him up, but it never happened.
WCW was like a fantasy island of pro wrestling. They had Insane Clown Posse working like what,
the
3
Misfits?
years? The Misfits. Yeah, it was nuts.
Dennis Rodman.
Kiss, Dennis Rodman, Jay Leno.
Yeah, dude,
David Arquette, Master P. Oh yeah, Master P.
When Hogan when Jay Leno had Hogan in an arm bar.
The best. Doesn't get better. That was peak.
That was definitely the end of kayfabe if anyone still believed in it then.
Yeah.
Good times. RoboCop was in WCW.
Yeah.
Chucky had a.
Oh, by the way, I know you don't watch wrestling anymore, Billy. But did you see that Jake came back to he's in AEW?
Yeah,
that's right. Pretty cool.
He killed it. He came up there, did his little thing. Had the ending of the ending of his promo was killer.
Yeah, he's the best.
They say never turn your back on
like,
the man that you
looked
fear.
Pretty decent for a guy who should have died 25 years ago.
Yeah. Yup. That's the snake. He's back, baby. Maybe he's gonna get a good paycheck. Push off onto some. You think it's gonna be one of the WWE guys coming over? Like, was it Brody
That's
Lee?
the rumor. Yeah, people are thinking Lance
Hoyt
or Lance Archer, maybe.
Yeah.
Did you see that those Walmart wrestling guys hooked up with Joey Janela and now they're gonna do something together?
Oh, really? At the spring break or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, which I found out about that via a tweet by another mutual friend of ours, Billy, Tony Deppen, who said something to the effect of, if you're worried about Walmart, guys who work at Walmart stealing your spot, then maybe you're not that good a wrestler.
Yeah, the one that's, what was it, the kid that flips on the garbage cans.
Oh, Super
Inhuman or whatever.
Superhuman with 2 M's.
Superhuman. Yeah, okay, that was
Super
his name.
Hummin.
Super Hummus. When he was getting booked, everybody was like, kind of like, dude, just let it be. He's not going to take your fucking job.
Well, he went to Walmart and filmed a few videos, and I saw the guys who were known for doing the Walmart thing kind of tweeting at him like, you're stealing our shtick, basically.
I'll go film a video at Walmart, and you know what I'll do? I'll get a job. I'll just work there.
You be a greeter.
Yeah,
I'll
I'm
show
living the
you.
gimmick, man. Yeah.
I'm Walmart greeter now.
I did want to bring this up. We've been saying this for a while now, but I just found this article.
YouTube is demonetizing videos about Tecate virus, and creators are mad.
Yeah, we're calling it Tecate virus. So, I mean, we're going to get demonetized anyway, right? But,
to be fair to Corona.
Yeah.
yeah.
Cool.
It's a long-standing issue.
Oh, shit.
Between the creator community and YouTube.
Yeah, you know, anytime there's a major news event that has anything to do with people dying, all of the major news networks that make YouTube videos are fully monetized, but anybody else, even if you live in the epicenter of it, you know, you can't talk about it.
Everyone wants to talk about the novel coronavirus outbreak right now, but you might hear YouTubers avoiding the subject. If they talk about it, they risk getting their ads shut off.
Hey, I may not always catch the show because time zones. But when I do, count on the 69, my bitches.
Hell yeah.
Thank you so much.
I'll be your bitch for that 69, Barry. Well, for today's video, I won't be directly commenting on the recent health-related news because A, I'm not a healthcare professional, and B, I don't need my video demonetized. Linus Sebastian, host of Linus Text Tips, says.
Linus Sebastian.
Linus.
That is not a real name. Come on.
You know, that's a name for somebody hiding something. Like maybe, I don't know, they're on a registry with a red dot on their house. I'm just saying. If you meet a Linus Sebastian.
I'm Linus Sebastian.
Clint Eastwood.
Like Linus was from Thundercats, right? Or was that Lion-O?
Linus was from Peanuts.
Peanuts.
I think Lion-O was from Thundercats. Linus was from Peanuts.
You know, when we had Adam on, because we got onto the subject of Catmen, he had never seen Thundercats before. So I was like, which Thundercat do you find most attractive? And he picked Panthro. So
I never watched much either, actually. It wasn't like, I feel like it wasn't that much of a thing here.
It was a thing. It was a thing definitely for me when I was a kid. It was pretty
in the
big.
80s, it was.
Yeah.
I didn't really get into them that deep, but I got into Silverhawks, which I think was
Silverhawks was the follow-up made by the same animation company.
Yeah.
So,
and I don't know why I was into Silverhawks. It wasn't that good, but I had to have the little toys that
yeah, they had the little wings, and you click their legs together, and their arms would go out. Yeah.
I'm playing with toys all day. But
how did Catman come up with Adam? Were you talking about me?
We were just talking about we ended up streaming way later than we normally would, and we were drinking, and I don't know, I don't even remember how it came up.
I think we spent like 9 hours with him. I swear.
Yeah,
it was like
and
a
we
5-hour after show.
You know, as people who are mostly ignorant to furry fandom, we asked him a lot of weird questions.
That's ignorant.
Yeah,
it was a good time though. We just sat back. I was supposed to go to Onision's house that night, so I was.
So you didn't care.
I was like, I'll sit here all night, man.
Because normally, if he's here for like more than 3.5 hours, he's all like itching to leave. But that night he wasn't at all because Onision wanted him to sign an NDA that.
Well, he didn't tell me that. I showed up to his house. And the
you
NDA
knew
was
though,
there.
right?
No, I had no idea. I showed up there and it was there, and I was like, let's go. But it was a weird night, man. There was whole other reasons why I didn't want to go there. And
you know, this is interesting to talk about, but I think we picked most of the meat off the bone. Like, it sucks. YouTube doesn't let us talk about stuff.
They won't let us talk about the most important advancement in health in the last 50 years, probably, ever since polio vaccine. That was more than 50 years ago, wasn't it? Polio was like
it was quite a while ago.
80 years. I don't do math well, but what I do know is coronavirus is going to make the quality of life for the survivors so much better.
Oh my God.
That's true. I mean, look at where it's attacking. China, Italy, Iran, Israel,
Seattle.
Well, Seattle.
This virus knows what it's doing.
God damn it. It's Seattle, man. They're going to take out my liberal bastion. Trump is targeting places, isn't he? He's like, let's get rid of those SJW snowflakes in Seattle. We'll cut down Amazon and Microsoft in one swift swoop.
Just every blue state dies.
Yeah, damn it.
Yeah,
I saw
which I'm
this.
not psyched about because I'm going to Seattle tomorrow. So
Yeah, you're going to be
you guys could
live.
chill for a bit.
You're going to be live at 321 Battle tomorrow night in Seattle. That people who
on Twitch
want to watch that on Twitch
Twitch.
can watch it on Twitch. Twitch.tv/321 Battle, I think.
You got it.
I'll get that link up in a little bit.
And you guys have probably the most famous referee in wrestling today now, too.
I guess we do. Yeah,
Yeah.
she's huge.
Yeah.
She gets like a bigger reaction than the wrestlers on AEW.
Yeah, and that crowd is hot for AEW. Like they're over. They're somebody said AEW is like ECW with WCW budget. Like
That's not a bad way to describe it.
And like she's a referee, and she'll get like promos throughout the show, right? Like like they'll be like little like I don't know. I don't watch the show because I totally like done with wrestling. It broke my heart a long time ago, and it's hard to go back and watch. But I'll catch like clips online all the time, and it'll be like a video of someone else's promo, and then like the video will be about to end, and then I'll just see like a split second of Aubrey Edwards, and it's like she's like standing in like a glowing like circle or something, and she's just doing her pose, and I'm like, damn,
pretty much.
They don't do that for referees anywhere. Like that's a big deal.
No, well, I think they know how over she is, so they're just going with it.
Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah,
So
it's wild.
This really made me laugh because a 17-year-old created a fake candidate for the U.S. 2020 elections, and Twitter gave it a...
verified it.
Yeah.
Damn.
And that's so hard. For
Yeah.
certain people, they can't get the blue check mark.
I've got so many like YouTube friends who have like big accounts, million subscriber accounts that can't get subscribed or can't get verified, and like they'll hit me up like, "How'd you get verified?" And I was like, honestly, I don't know.
I've also seen people who have like 2,000 followers get verified.
Well, the secret to that is if you work for like a newspaper publication or like a record industry, like someone who's old media, they get greenlit immediately to give people blue check marks. If you're part of
like how did you? What's the process? Do you have to do something, or do they just decide?
Well, when I did it, I just signed up one day, and I don't know if it's the same process you can do, but I sent in a bunch of information about like where you could find me on different websites, like iTunes, media with newspaper articles. I sent in like all my personal information. You got to do the ID and stuff, and then I sent in instances where people were pretending to be me on Twitter, so that I needed to be verified. So there was like. I could stand out between the fakes, and within 5 minutes I had a message back that was like, "You've been verified." Like I thought it was auto response because it was so quick. And then
was that
everybody
like a few years ago?
This was back in 2016, I think.
Okay, because I don't know if they have like that submission process anymore.
I don't think they do. I'm pretty sure they shut it off a couple years ago. But I'd have like friends like message me, "How'd you get that?" And I'm like, I don't know. I just I must have ticked all the right boxes.
I got it in a way that you can't get it anymore, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, you were grandfathered in.
I was grandfathered in. Got that blue check, baby. But
your grandfather was John Twitter?
Yeah. my grandpappy John Twitter. Yeah. And then my blue check marks. Anyways, Andrew Walls calls himself a proven business leader and a passionate advocate for students. Walls, a Republican from Rhode Island, is running for Congress with the tagline, "Let's make change in Washington together," or so his Twitter account claimed. Earlier this month, Walls' account received a coveted blue checkmark from Twitter as part of the company's broader push to verify the authenticity of many Senate, House, and gubernatorial candidates currently running for office. Okay, so they have a new thing here where they're trying to verify political affiliates. So this is a new program that probably hasn't been tested yet, like as far as exploits. They probably don't expect people to exploit this, and they should have prepared for this. But they didn't.
Yeah, no one on the internet exploits anything.
Exactly, right? But you don't think of what the exploits are until it's too late. That's kind of like if you know anything about hacking, you pretty much just look for exploits randomly every day and then try and sell them to the people you're exploiting. If you're like one of the good hackers, you're like, hey, by the way,
I've seen the movie Hackers like 3 times, so I consider myself something of an expert.
Yeah. Do you have a 28.8K modem?
You know I do. Makes that crazy noise.
Wait a minute, everyone. I have to bypass the mainframe. They always say that.
Yeah, hack the Gibson. Twitter has framed this effort as key to helping Americans find reliable information about politicians in the lead up to the 2020 election. But there's just one problem. Walls does not exist. The candidate is the creation of a 17-year-old high school student from upstate New York, CNN Business has learned. The student, who CNN Business spoke to with the permission of his parents, has agreed not to name him as he is a minor, said he was bored over the holidays and created the fake account to test Twitter's election integrity efforts. Damn. The blue check mark is a hallmark of Twitter and one that was later copied by Facebook. It is often given to prominent accounts belonging to journalists, politicians, government agencies, and businesses. The feature is central to Twitter's goal. And Billy, yeah, and fucking Bill Fridge, for some reason. I thought it was because I was a diehard SJW. Probably. Central to Twitter's goal of helping users find reliable information on the platform, often from verified newsmakers. He fact, I'm pretty sure that's the fact, that a teenager using next to no resources was able to quickly create a fake candidate in his free time and get verified by Twitter raises questions about the company's preparedness for handling how the 2020 elections will play out on its platform. A Twitter spokesperson recently told one publication, "Our worst case scenario is that we verify someone who isn't actually the candidate." Well, there goes worst case scenario. Worst case scenario, if the guy's name was like Adolf Hitlerson or something, and they verified it. Like, yeah,
Linus Sebastian.
Oh, better not give
Full
that
circle.
fucking questionable human being a blue check mark. Last year, Twitter was criticized for saying it would not verify candidates unless they won their primaries. In December, Twitter changed its policy and said it would verify primary candidates to help improve information for voters on the platform. So if you want a blue check mark, just go run for office. It's not that hard. You can apply. I wonder if Vermin Supreme's got a blue check mark.
I don't think he did.
Yeah, he better give. Yeah, he's going to run for president on a time travel campaign. You better
a pony campaign, right?
It's a pony campaign, but he also says he's going to go back in time to fix the problems that we're dealing with today before they happen.
Pretty good idea.
He wants to bring America back to a better yesterday or something like that as his tagline. I'm like, damn, for a better yesterday. The verification of the false candidate is an example of the challenges social media companies can face when they try to make changes that are meant to make their platforms more transparent. After CNN Business contacted Twitter about the fake account, the company suspended it. The creation of a fake candidate account is a violation of our rules, and the account has been permanently suspended, a Twitter spokesperson said. The verification of the fake candidate came as real candidates across the United States have complained that Twitter has not verified their accounts. One Democratic primary candidate in Georgia told CNN Business that not being verified may negatively impact online donations made to her campaign. Twitter told CNN Business it had verified nearly 1,500 candidates since announcing the expansion of its verification program in December.
Yeah.
Interesting.
How much does the blue check mark really help?
Oh, it's pretty sweet, actually. You get a whole like bonus tab, which is just like a verified tab. So all the people you follow that or people that tag you that are also verified.
Today in 1963, Joe Lostine was born. Like the show guys, Ben puts a lot of hard work into it and Billy is a sweet boy. Can you tell Zeus he is a beautiful wiener, dog?
I like the pause there. Zeus, you are a beautiful wiener, dog.
Yeah, Zeus, you got a beautiful wiener, dog.
And also take that person's advice. Everyone please like the stream if you could, please. I appreciate it.
And happy birthday, noted chill guy, Joel Osteen.
Yeah. Happy birthday to good guy Joel Osteen, who would never suffer from coronavirus because he won't let people into his church that look unclean.
Is that what happened?
Well, he wouldn't let people in during the big flood that was down there.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
He's like, shut the doors down. Like, no, we're not going to let them in here. They'll track mud on the carpet. You're like, dude,
and
you're
he's like a evangelical criminal also, so you know.
Yeah, that too, but we don't point that out around here because we all got our demons.
I think it's time to move into the oddities segment. We only got one for us today.
One little oddity.
All right. Rev and Shani are just on fire, man.
Oh, they did some more?
Well, this is well, I'm just going to let it speak for itself. These are people that we've watched for quite a while that recently started doing pornography as their side job.
I don't know if they're making money. I wonder how well, yeah, I'm sure they got a couple extra quarter pounders out of this.
Well, folks, can you say squirt? Can you say it? Say it right now for me. 3, 2, 1. Squirt. That's what just happened over at onlyfans.com/Shanny for Christ.
I'll let him get his plug in.
Well, no, fuck the plug. I'm worried about thinking about there's a squirt video on there now.
Yeah.
I can't live with that information in my brain.
How much you want to bet she's just pissing everywhere?
Stop! Stop! Stop!
Shanny, the number 4, Christ. That's
yeah. Their account is called Shanny for Christ, and it's a
that
porn
video
account.
was still gross because he left his shirt on.
Oh yeah, they posted a porn video on Twitter, and he had his shirt on.
Yeah, like everybody's worried that they're making a Molotov slug trail down there.
Yeah.
Right, folks. Little old me, the Rev dude, looking like, I don't know. All right, if I were to pick a metal dude that I most look like now, I'm going to take my glasses off. Well, I could do a long-haired Chester. Shannon, could I do a long-haired Chester Bennington, maybe?
He probably still looks better than you even now.
When he said
I wish you would do a current long-haired Chester Bennington. Can you do that?
Damn! He does look like a long-haired Chester, like a Chester the Molesters. Like,
he looks like Zeus McFly is who he looks like.
Oh, no. You know, Zeus McFly was a big fan of this show.
Who's that?
He's a guy we used to wrestle with who has an orange dick. And he'd do a pants down moonsault and jump down with his dick out. And he'd have his dick out, and then everybody would move, and he'd just hit the concrete, dick to concrete. Or like one guy that didn't know.
Dick first?
Well, usually, yeah. Or one guy we wouldn't let in on it that we were all going to move, so one guy would get creamed by a flying dick.
One guy's responsible for catching.
It was pretty messed up, but so is whipping your dick out and moonsaulting.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
I just
Eduardo
lost
Garcia.
my fucking appetite. God damn it.
Shout out to the goal for the week is at 619.
619, booyaka, booyaka.
And for the story with Shanny for Christ, she's not on the video, Scott. I feel bad because you're not familiar with her. We did a private episode where Ben played some of the pornography clips, and the audience
no
couldn't
one could see it except for him.
Except for me, and I had to do my best to draw scenes from the pornography for the people to see. So since you can't see Shanny for Christ in this video, do you want to pull up the...
Okay, is it ready?
It's ready, yeah.
Okay, I'll get it up.
This is just a teaser of what...
Oh, shit. You know what? I need to switch something really quick.
Okay.
Give me 1 second.
Okay.
Give me 1 second.
Well, while you're there, yeah, I drew a whole bunch of stuff for the private show, and I think only one thing can probably be shown on the actual show. It was pretty gross. They were doing all types of... Oh, I don't know. Maybe that one can be shown too.
All types of weird shirt
All types of positions. I didn't see the shirt on here, but there was one they put to Twitter that had shirt on, and that was pretty nasty. So if you guys don't like shirt on porn, I understand. But if you would like to go watch some of their other stuff, they do have shirts off. So this is Shanny for Christ doing a little twerk.
Nice. Beautiful.
It doesn't do it justice, but it's like a police drawing of a criminal. You know, you do the sketch.
I like how you captured the ass bumps.
Yeah, there were some bumps going on. There was it looked like they spilled like that McDonald's lady that got $9 million for the coffee in her lap. Looks like they did that with a fucking McFlurry in her lap.
Okay.
Pretty gross.
Oh, McFlurry.
Did I ruin McFlurries for you?
I don't usually eat them anyway, but now, yeah, the chances of me having one for the rest of my life is
it's
gone.
like they do everything in the McFlurry, but instead of having ice cream, you just add cottage cheese and then Oreo and mix it up. Yeah. So
the way you drew it here, it does kind of look like she has a little ball bag, though, right?
that was the mound, dude. She had the monster mound. She had the mound.
Yeah, the funniest part about their porn is that she has a deeper voice than him. So if you're not watching it, you can't tell who's doing what to who.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Everybody's like, who's making the moaning? Make it stop.
Right.
Make it stop.
Is she like T-Rex from Orgasmo?
Oh,
yeah, dude.
Actually, we should probably find some shanty.
Actually, when we do this thing sometimes with the people we kind of goof on the show where we'll like bring up their picture and impersonate them, and when I do the shanty voice, I kind of
a little bit,
yeah, a little bit. I'll be like, "Hey, you motherfucker! Why don't you put your face between my ass?"
No, stop!
Who's that? Handsome woman.
Yeah, she made a video to us asking if we wanted to eat her ass.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
And you know,
And you
the answer of course was no, because we're sweet boys on camera, but hit me up in those DMs, Shani. Hit me up in those DMs. No.
I don't think did he ever grow his hair out long, Chester? May God rest your soul, Chester. We love you, brother. We will always love you, Chester.
He's not watching.
That's the truth. Lincoln Park, I missed out. Because back in the day when I was growing up, Lincoln Park was very big. I never got into them. I heard the one song.
Shani's really big and you got into her.
Oh!
Nice. I also love the idea of getting into Lincoln Park late. That is uncommon.
Yeah. That's how you know there's something wrong with these people.
Yeah, next thing you know, he'll buy a Limp Bizkit album or something.
Yeah,
Have you guys heard about Fred Durst?
What about him?
He's pretty cool.
Yeah, have you heard about Fred Durst?
He's not that cool.
Guys, I'm really getting into Disturbed.
You're getting down with the sickness.
I think Fred Durst just directed a weird movie, I heard.
Yeah.
I can't remember what it was off the top of my head.
Well, he directed one last year with John Travolta called The Fanatic, which is amazing.
Yeah. Was it good?
Oh, it's the best movie of 2019.
Oh.
Yeah.
Look at you.
Adam and I did a commentary on it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I should have known that. Who wouldn't do a commentary on a Fred Durst film starring John Travolta a year after
John
Gotti
Travolta
came
playing
out?
a mentally handicapped man.
Oh, no. Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, he has like severe autism.
Well, damn it.
What
now
I'm saying
I
is
identify
John
with
Travolta has severe autism.
Yeah, he's a Scientologist.
Yeah.
That's where autistic people go to get an Academy Award.
Exactly.
Not Crawling. Crawling's a pretty good song.
Oh boy.
One more break, and I'm about to break everything you say to me. That's the only song I knew, which is a alright song, but I heard
He's getting into Papa Roach now too.
Heard it so many times on 95.7 The Bear. I think that's the numbers, the call numbers, 95.7, 97.9, 97.9X, which was The Bear.
Telling people Shani's weight.
X. There's an X in there.
Rude.
Down with the sickness, right? 1999.
So yeah, he's talking about Disturbed now.
There's Disturbed.
That's right, folks. 99.
Damn it.
About that. I was a freshman in high school.
How did he get from squirting to new metal?
The same way
it's very nuanced, but you can do it.
If you follow the forensic pattern, it started with having sex with Shani for Christ.
So he was a freshman in 99. I'm older than him. That's wild.
Yeah, you've aged
We're all
better.
older than him.
He's a baby.
Yeah, I graduated in 99.
He's a baby.
He looks 55 years old.
Yeah.
I want to see him when he is 55 years old.
Oh, you won't have that luxury. He'll be quite dead.
You know, him and Shani are the reason I figured out that like all body cam footage is public record, because there's like all these body cam videos of them getting arrested because like she beat his ass or like whatever. It's happened so many times. So
Awesome.
it's pretty hilarious.
Man, it sucks that we didn't have body cam footage back in the 90s when celebrities could really be pieces of shit. Like when Tom Sizemore was running around. That would have been awesome.
This fool reverend is looking more like Ted Nugent than anyone else.
Ted Nugent.
That's what I was thinking when he was like, "What metal rocker do I look like?" And I'm like, in my head, I'm
Ted
like,
Nugent is pushing like 70 years old too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
This
immediately
guy's
thought of Ted
34.
Nugent.
Yeah. Wow.
34.
Wow.
Cool.
He's a
1999. And I saw Disturbed on HBO. HBO did a show called, oh my God.
Oh, it was called Oh My God?
What the fuck was the name of the show?
6 Feet Under. Arliss.
Curb Your Enthusiasm.
The Sopranos. Yeah, I'm gonna move on from yeah.
You're done. Throw it away. Burn it with fire.
You know what? I can go from this directly into the next segment, actually.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yo, safely! Let's go find this hater, put a bullet in his fucking head. How do you like me now?
I'm the only critic with the good kind of fairy drama.
That's because Jesus Christ is vinegar.
Yeah, this is the Cringe Rap segment where I just torture Billy with bad rap.
I support this.
Someone sent in this. Someone made a Pimp Monk Love Shanny for Christ rap song.
No.
Yes.
Why?
Yeah.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system. Hi, you've reached Shanny. Please leave a message.
Hey, Shanny, guess who? It's me, Pimp Monk. Oh, I had a dream about you last night. I raped your ass. Or was that a dream? I think it was. Well, you're hot and you're so sexy. I want to fuck that asshole. I want to bounce up and down on your asshole like a pogo stick, baby. You are so hot. I need you in my life, baby. I want to jizz in your mouth and fill it up. Yeah. Oh, come on. I love you. Fuck me.
Caught the eye of an angel the other day. The kind of girl that respects what her mother say. Talking to her keeps me intrigued. And I like her cause she lets me be me. Caught the eye of an angel the other day. The kind of girl that respects what her mother say. Talking to her keeps me intrigued. And I like her cause she lets me be me.
Shanny be my hoe, Shanny be my prostitute. Now the day goes by where I don't think about fisting you. My Christmas home sucking dick under mistletoe. Please never tell the cops what I did to your booty hole. You're so bad, but I'm glad that you let me fuck you deep in your ass.
You like this?
No.
No? I think it's better than most.
I mean,
What would she tell the cops that he did to her booty hole?
Not much. I mean, like, that was one part of it that I didn't understand because she wouldn't.
I just don't believe this at all because Pimp Monk always talks about how his penis couldn't have sex with a woman Shanny's size. He just doesn't have the...
Because it wouldn't reach? He didn't have the reach?
Yeah, that's what he always says. I can't be with a woman that big. I'm not built
just
that
not
way.
built for it.
God didn't give me no big old fat woman banger. I gotta do little woman.
Fucking slow and then we're fucking fast. Open your mouth, my Shanny girl. I'm about to blast. Oh,
no! Stop!
Open up that big asshole. You put shit on my dick when I made your butt sore. It's never over cause I love you more than any whore that I met at the dollar store. And probably more. And Shabisky knows that the day will come when I rape you naked as you drink my cum.
God.
He rhymed cum with cum. I don't know.
Well, I wasn't judging this on its artistic merit.
Oh, okay.
The muse just took over at that point.
Yeah. Oh, damn it.
And why you saying, hun, that you don't like sex? I'm gonna titty fuck you and come on your breasts.
Caught the eye of an angel the other day. The kind of girl that respects what her mother say. Talking to her keeps me in.
And someone, Everyone check this out, by the way. Just look for it. Pimp Monk Loves Shanny, the music video. I do have one more Shanny and Rev related rap video.
Well, isn't that wonderful?
But this is someone that just took a Rev News video and turned it into a rap.
Hey folks, today's a wonderful day. Every day's a beautiful day. Oh my God, it's amazing.
Because people are saying he has a baby carrot dick that have seen his porn.
I love it. Yeah. Can I say that my first week as a sex worker has been extremely eventful, and I love it. Whoa. Perfect. But there's an issue about my dick size. Baby carrot dick. I have a baby dick, okay? Baby carrot dick. Baby carrot dick. I have a baby dick, okay? Whoa. Baby carrot dick. I have a baby dick, okay? Baby carrot dick. I have a baby dick, okay? Baby carrot dick. I have a baby dick, okay? Baby carrot dick. I have a baby dick, okay? So Twitter has been on fire about my dick size. And
yeah,
Me too.
It's been on fire.
There was a pro wrestler called Dirty Dick Slater, I think.
Yeah, Dick Slater.
Yep.
Dick Slater, Dirty Dick.
Yeah.
There should be a wrestling named Baby Carrot Dick.
Baby Dick Slater.
Yeah, Baby Dick Slater. Yeah, little Dick Slater's grandson or
How
something.
do you guys feel about the Joey Ryan dick spot?
Oh, yeah.
We know a lot about the Joey Ryan dick spot.
Oh, have you done it with him?
He fucking stole it from our friend.
Oh, really?
Johnny Cockstrong.
Really?
Yeah. Johnny Cockstrong was running the dick spot for decades.
Several years ago on this channel.
And then Johnny Cockstrong had a match with Joey Ryan at Beyond Wrestling, who we know very, very well. And then, right after that, Joey Ryan started doing that and got super popular doing it.
He's done it all over the world too, you know?
Yeah, so Joey Ryan can go fuck Joey Ryan.
Ooh, do a dick spot on yourself, Joey Ryan.
You know what? We had years ago on this channel, we had Jim Cornette as a guest, and he just went off on Joey Ryan, about.
I can see that
because it was a new, he had just started doing it around that time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So didn't Joey Ryan and Cockstrong end up having a rematch though, later on?
They might have worked more than once. Yeah.
Yeah, I thought they did it the dick versus the dick later on.
Probably something like that. Yeah.
I thought they did it at 3-2-1, but I don't know. Maybe
we did. What did we do? We did do it. Oh no! Shit. Did we? Maybe we did. I don't remember.
Yeah, I don't know why. I don't go as often as you do, seeing as how you pretty much wrestle with them twice a month.
I'm on every show.
Yeah. And I go maybe twice a year now. But I remember something about that happening.
So. We did. Yeah, because when Cockstrong was here, I'm trying to think what we did with him. Oh no, I think we did. No, I don't think we did him and Joey Ryan. I think we did him and Eddie Van Glam, and we did Dick versus Butt.
That's true. There was a Dick versus Butt match.
Yeah, but we have had Joey Ryan on shows.
I know Joey Ryan and Eddie Van Glam worked as well too, right? So
yes,
they were working those double dick spots. I don't know, man. Yeah. Ben brings up the dick spot, then leaves the room. I think he's out there working himself into a shoot.
Pulled the pin on the grenade and left.
Yeah. He's like, you guys go here and then talk about dicks for the next 48 minutes. That's the Drunken Peasants way. Now Ben will be back in a moment, but while he's gone, we're allowed to pretty much talk about anything we want. We can freelance, freestyle.
Finally.
Yeah, exactly. We don't have to be held back by any sort of format. Sometimes chat will tell us what to do. If you have anything you want to say right now, anything you want to push that's coming up?
Yeah, we got 3-2-1 tomorrow on Twitch. I don't know. Follow my Twitter at not Scott Henson, NOTSCOTTHENSON, not Scott Henson. It's a trick because it actually is.
Scott Henson. I just put it in the chat for everybody who's watching. You can click over there. So right now in the Cringe Raps segment, we've got Baby Carrot Dick remix. These, to be fair, have been pretty all right songs. They haven't been too cringy.
I imagine it gets worse.
Yeah, there's some really bad rap out there, like really bad. And people will joke and say it's still better than me, and it's like whatever.
I was gonna say I had this one album that was like the cringiest shit I've ever listened to. It was called like what was it called? Like $1 Million Fantasy Freak Show or something.
It's rude. Luckily nobody gets that because it's so old. Nobody gets that reference.
What reference?
My old,
is that
album.
too old?
My old album.
Oh.
Nobody knows about. So.
Dude, someone sent me a song that of yours that you'd be so embarrassed if I played. What? Why are you freezing up?
I'm wondering which one it is.
That's great. It's great that there's so many of them and you don't know which one.
All the embarrassing ones.
Which of the many embarrassing things?
Yeah, it's been weird, man. I did an entire album with Ronald McFondle.
Yeah,
what are you gonna do?
That's right, you did.
What are you gonna do?
Yeah,
that album was half okay.
No, it wasn't. It was all bad. Somebody recently tweeted. I think it was a tweet. I saw it somewhere. Someone was like, I really thought the song Rape Whistle by Billy the Fridge and Ronald McFondle was rather good. And I'm like, well, then you should be put on a list.
Should we listen to that one?
No.
Rape Whistle?
No.
I want to combine a rape whistle and a dog whistle. So, like, when you get raped, Lassie will save you.
What's wrong, girl? Timmy's getting raped?
Well, actually, wouldn't that be cool if college campuses had like rape dogs trained?
Yeah.
And then you could have that, and like that will have the dogs come and like attack, and they'll be trained to attack like the physically dominant one. I don't know if they could do that. I mean, it would suck if they just came.
Workshop the name rape dogs though, because that sounds like the dogs rape you.
Well, yeah, we would hope they wouldn't. We hope there wouldn't be a feature creep.
Dogs.
Yeah, anti-rape dogs. That's a good point. That's a good point.
Send in the rape dogs.
Yeah, we're not throwing this out yet. We're not throwing the baby out with the bathwater. Okay, this is an idea we're gonna work on. The anti-rape dogs with the dog whistles, and they get to blow those, and the dogs will come and they will attack the aggressor. They'll be trained to attack the aggressor, so the woman getting attacked won't also get attacked by dogs. That'd be the worst
train them to
case
attack
scenario.
white men.
Ooh.
We can get back into Cringe Rap later. Do you want to see this video of the Santa Monica Joker getting beat up?
Yeah.
We've watched him a few times. I don't know how much you know about him.
Yeah, a little bit.
He's like a weird guy that hangs out in Santa Monica that dresses like the Joker and even talks like him. He never breaks character, really. And
Seems
I guess
pretty cool. I find the Joker pretty relatable.
Yeah, we live in a society.
And he was IRL streaming.
Society.
I guess he encountered some people that he has online beef with, and it got really weird.
Was it Goose Wayne?
Here he is.
This looks set up already.
How did he get those scars?
What have I done?
I'm going to skip ahead to where...
Oh, this is his live stream? He started off... Okay, he started off set up.
Yeah.
About any of that kind of crap. I couldn't have it in my heart to care about that kind of crap. See?
Yeah, he doesn't do the voice well.
I treat you as well.
I think he's trying to be Mark Hamill's Joker, but he just can't do it.
He's British.
Yeah.
British.
Well, it's like transatlantic English, you know?
Yeah.
As you treat me, and for a while.
Yeah, Katharine Hepburn style.
This is like if the Joker beat Ronald McDonald. And
you are my knight in shining armor.
Yeah.
He's fat.
Oh, treated me rather
He is
good.
fat.
I found him a little annoying in the beginning, but as a student of psychology, I know how to work with that kind of thing.
I know how to work.
A student of psychology.
And so, I was his friend.
It sounds like he's getting winded, too, by walking
Same
around.
with Michael. I thought he was rather
Yeah.
irritating, you know? Hey, can I get a photo? Yes, of course you can.
He's got stream snipers.
Well,
the Santa Monica Joker got stream snipers.
There's a big fat purple dude.
Oh, wait, hold on.
They think it's Grimace.
I love your hamburgers.
Nowhere. There we go. Perfect.
Can you hook me up with Mayor McCheese?
You guys have a good night. Stay warm, huh?
I like how he broke character for that.
Yeah.
Stay warm, guys.
See, that's my normal interactions with people. They want pictures. They want to know. They want to talk.
They want to pontificate with me. I like that. And I used to be homeless, and I will never judge somebody for being that. But when you spend your whole life doing nothing, and then you start spreading rumors about me, after I've done all kinds of nice things to you, that hurts.
That hurts.
He encounters people that want to beat him up eventually. Let's see. Yeah.
Comes the big number one, Budweiser King.
Who dressed up as the Joker the other day?
No, I saw that. It was very
Is it the
pathetic.
Joker versus the
Hello,
Pirates of the
Dripwood.
Caribbean?
Oh, a
here
bitch,
comes-
bitch, bellyache. All I hear from you is the shit that you talk.
Oh, he's got a bullhorn.
Yeah.
No, I want you to think. This is live, by the way. I wanted you to think.
This is live, by the way.
These
Don't
people are
hit me.
manipulating you.
Here's what I'm
using
thinking.
you.
You're a rapist, and I got a message that you wanted to rape my mom. So you're a piece of shit.
Fuck? I didn't do anything to your mother.
No, I got
This is why you don't dress up as the Joker,
right?
Because you start getting accused of all of Joker's crimes. You really fucked yourself
You
here,
killed
dude.
Robin.
Yeah.
Think about your mother.
That's bullshit.
Driftwood.
You're a fucking rapist.
Please, for the love of God, we're all sitting right here. You guys take this.
I'm not taking it anywhere. We're taking it right here.
Yeah.
So, Driftwood,
You're a piece of
here
shit.
I am.
You're a
Come
bitch.
You
Driftwood.
weren't here Friday and you didn't do anything. So what are you gonna do?
I want you to hit me first. Hit me
I'm
first,
not
bitch.
gonna hit you first.
Why? You know you get your ass beat. And you go to jail.
No.
This guy's got a good speech impediment too. It's just all around great.
This is
what's
cakewalk.
happening here. I mean, you're gonna get your ass beat.
Because I have a bolo out on you. The police are looking for you. You publicly put threats against me and put my place on blast.
So guys,
I didn't make no
okay.
threats against you.
What if?
You made threats against
What
me
if-
and Michael.
What if?
I made no threats against
Oh,
you.
yeah.
Hello, Mason! Standing over there, are you? Of course you are.
You're this little bitch.
Not as much as you are, my dear
This
man.
is almost as cringy as an orgy at the after party Special Olympics. Almost as cringy.
Wow.
Kick your ass.
I went
Well,
to
then
one
you're
this
standing
weekend.
right here. He's standing
JF.
right here.
Yeah, you're
Do
just trying to get
something.
me locked up.
I'm waiting for you to
Somebody
throw
do
the first
something.
punch.
Yeah, so you can get me locked up like a little bitch.
No, you're already gonna get locked up. You don't understand. Please take those
No,
punches.
I don't have to fight you to get you locked up. I've told the police that you were a black male. They're going to find you. They're going to
You
find
had
you.
1/4 ounce of marijuana on you, and you're going to go to jail for 50 years.
God.
The threats, realistically. Hey, you got a rip in your butt. That's cute.
You got a rip in your butt. That's cute.
Man.
It's not worth it. It's internet drama that isn't real.
You're a fucking pedophile.
You're a fucking.
Oh yeah, the good old you're a pedophile. People.
Well, if you're gonna,
I mean,
The Joker?
in this case,
yeah.
you might be onto something.
Out of all the accusations out there,
Loser.
You need to help me out for a second.
it's not often I side with the guy who's got a hole in his pants.
The guy in the guy in the camo's the peacekeeper. See him?
I love Peacemaker here.
Yeah.
And respect.
Like, no, there's like a battle on the internet.
Knock it off. I like wanting to see it go down.
The hydraulics on this bus
No,
are
it's
just
not.
adding to the suspense.
I really want to see it go down.
I want to see something go down.
You got that
He's not an
Antifa
adult.
Pirates of the Caribbean.
There's a guy, he said he got some lab assistant. You ain't got no job, nigga. You're a fucking broke piece of shit. This is a piece of shit studio.
You're making it look worse than before. Have you stopped giving that?
Done with me because.
Done with you about what?
He's talking shit to like 4 people.
He's Joker,
Yeah.
dude.
What are you gonna do? Come on,
Because you're threatening my friends?
dude. You've been threatening me and making up shit about me. You've been spreading lies about me, little man.
Welcome to my theater history.
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
The guy who's hospital?
I got a B plus.
You've been spreading lies. Michael's been spreading lies. He's been spreading lies. And I want you all to do something.
So because my coworker said you told me
And I want you all to do
Yeah, it was. Somebody clearly has something against me.
Really? Is it because you're fat?
Got him.
Oh, you made fun of my weight. Oh, that's not so much. It's not like people weren't doing that since I was 12 years old.
I'm skinny.
Oh,
Billy?
He's
Are
skinny.
you the Santa Cruz Joker?
Yeah. And a pedophile. No.
Oh, exposed.
I like
It
how
adds
he's
up.
going.
It
He's
adds
going right now. He's like, he's skinny. I'm skinny. Why aren't you skinny?
I'm
Got him.
surprised the other guys have the internet.
Right. Right.
That's the most shocking thing about this.
You get it on the Obama phone now, don't you? Don't you get full
How
data?
can there still be an
the
Obama
Obama
phone when we're 4 years into Trump?
Because you still got the fucking the Jimmy Carter houses and stuff too. The Habitat for Humanities.
Oh no, I see 40 pounds at 220.
Gordo on
I think Reaganomics still exists.
You see, ladies and gentlemen,
These
this
are
is
the
what they do.
legacies.
This is what they do. They don't-
ladies and gentlemen.
See, they don't fight me. They don't throw the first punch. They don't do anything.
You were young, you shit fat fuck.
That's it. That's all they got.
Raped you when you were young. Is that why you became gay?
Are you really
I'm
being a
loving
homophobe
this.
around a bisexual when you hang out at the Blue Lagoon?
This guy got a
You're
fucking
being a
war
homophobe
for
when he hangs
real?
out at the Blue Lagoon.
Is there a banjo now?
He said I.
Why do I hear a banjo?
What?
A street musician somewhere.
Somebody's about to get backwoods, like Deliverance style. It's happening, dude. I don't know
Joker,
if
consider yourself Ned Beatty.
it's.
Murdered my dad when I was 3.
No. So we just had the guy, the guy with the dreads look over at this couple walking by with their leftovers from their restaurant. And he's like, "Hey, are you gonna eat those?"
Right.
Damn, dude. This is the gutter right now. Joker is not. He's not in the right place at the right time. He's in for some trouble.
This is the antithesis of the right place.
They're hungry.
And everyone, if you're watching right now, please like the stream. Liking the stream helps a lot if you will do that. Thank you.
Yeah, if you like the stream right now.
Yeah.
If you like the stream right now, and in 2 weeks, the stream will like you.
Ooh,
it's planting a seed.
Well, it's just like the coronavirus in 2 weeks.
I didn't say that. I only alluded to it. Like the stream for corona-proof protection.
Yes.
Right now, any dono over $6 will also get you corona.
This is like some religious TV show now.
Yeah. If you want to battle coronavirus, send your donations of $6.66. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. It's what's that called? The salvation or the money for salvation thing? It's like they have a whole name for it. It's
There is a name for it. I
can't remember the damn word. It's just.
You see, people,
Fucking
that's
Spoon Man?
that's Driftwood. He's got nothing. He's gonna do.
He's playing spoons.
Nothing. I'm waiting for you to do something.
You summoned me. What's
I'm
up, Satan? Thank you for your
Satan.
666.
a lot smarter
There'll be
than
no
you are.
coronavirus in hell.
You have the police looking for you, man.
No, I don't.
Yeah, you do.
I talked to a police officer today.
I just called them today.
Prosperity doctor.
I did. There are real life
That guy
repercussions
looks
for your
unhinged.
actions being a
But yeah,
violent fucking.
You see, he looks homeless, but he's got a smartphone in his hand right there.
That's wild.
Obama gave me access to Twitter, so now my opinion matters all over the entire United States. Larry the Shark.
I also love that a hoedown broke out in the middle of an argument with the Joker.
This is next level IRL right here. This is good stuff. There's a fucking hoedown. There's the Pirates of the Caribbean begging for food. You got a pimp named Driftwood. Like everything good is going on right now. We just got a nice $50 super chat, by the way, too, from Lenny the
Holy
Shark.
shit.
Thank you very much, Lenny the Shark. Should have gave it to our Streamlabs, though. Oh my God, would have got us to the goal. We're 80% there.
Shit, threatening me.
Thank you, seriously.
Hey, are you bothered? No?
I want this to end as much as you do.
I want this to end as much as you do.
I want this to end as much as you do.
Then walk away.
Ah, this content. You can't do it. You can't do it.
Yeah, but
Look,
unlike
if only there was some way to end this, I'd do it. But I can't see a way.
Right.
I'm filming. I can't walk away until the people get what they want.
But you never get your ass kicked.
I've been socked a little bit.
You got socked. That wasn't an ass whooping, though.
Of course not, because I'm Bill Fridge, dude.
I mean...
You can try and chop down this cherry tree. You ain't George Washington. You can tell a lot.
You're just trying to get me locked up, and you can't. But I'm not dumb enough to fight you unless you hit me first.
Because I'm not dumb enough to crack you.
Unless you
hit me first. Hit me first, pussy.
You think he's actually gay? Oh, he's bisexual.
He's bisexual.
What the fuck is he?
Yes, I am. You don't know my sex. You don't know anything about me, Mason.
I am the Joker. I will suck off Bruce Wayne, and I will eat out Poison Ivy. I do not care.
Don't even get him started on Alfred, you know?
Oh, no. I'll have a lemon party in the Batcave.
Mossed away.
I know he's a joke. He thinks he's a joke. Harlan Astor.
What's his actual name?
Harlan Dale Astor.
Dale.
Yo, Dale, you know your name.
Yeah, I know your name too, boy.
So?
You know my name.
You are better than.
Oh, wait. I've known this guy for 3 years. I was a good friend to him. I treated him well.
He's a rapist piece of shit.
You read lies on the internet, dude.
Nah.
You have no proof.
I looked up your record.
You looked up nothing.
I looked up your record in DC Comics.
So he's saying he
You've
looked
done
up
some heinous stuff, Joker.
He's saying he looked up his record and that's how he knows that he's a molester. So
If only he never got that Obama phone, Joker would be walking the streets of Santa Cruz right now.
Practice multiple times.
Samuel, show him where
Alright.
I want the ghost of Chester
Yeah,
Bennington
this
to
is
jump
from my
in this
mom.
circle.
You want to talk to her now?
I haven't said anything to your mom.
Say something, motherfucker.
Wait, I think
I know I am to talk shit, honey.
The banjo playing just makes this perfect.
That's not fucking mom. You better watch your fucking mouth.
I haven't said anything to your mother.
The anticipation.
Sweetheart, I haven't said anything to you.
Sweetheart.
I got pictures of this shit.
When I bought this suit, it fit me correctly.
The Peacekeeper's still at it.
Great.
Well, Batman. Looks like I've devoured all the children's Happy Meals.
I'm gonna skip ahead a little bit.
It's nothing. They have nothing. They can take screenshots from the internet. That shit's easy to Photoshop. We all know this.
Oh, he's doing an Onision defense
They can take
here.
screenshots from the internet. He didn't say you could Photoshop. He didn't say you could Photoshop at first.
Take pictures of things that happen on the internet and show them. That doesn't mean anything.
Yeah. Oops. You can
Lies
Photoshop
are
that.
easy to make. Let's not be foolish here. Look at Johnny Depp. That bitch that he was dating said all kinds of nasty shit. Turns out she was the one doing nasty shit.
Joker's against being canceled. Cancel culture is always coming after Joker.
Remember when cancel culture tried to stop the actual Joker film and they made it a big deal that there was going to be shootings at the theater and then there were more deaths at fucking Popeye's Chicken?
That was art imitating life.
There were more deaths at Frozen 2. That's a fact.
Come here.
That's a fact.
I want to get my flask.
But we don't talk about SIDS on this show.
You see, ladies and gentlemen, I don't want anything to happen between me and Driftwood. I want this to end.
He's going to start drinking.
But he has to be obsessive. And then saying, oh, you made rape claims against my mom. Oh, yes, how convenient. All these terrible things.
Things get kind of awkward at times, and people that are making decisions, please subscribe to this joking attitude of ignorance and attitude of appreciation and ignorance.
Drink.
Drink.
Nothing's gonna happen, like I said. And after this, I'm gonna take a break. And I don't care if that fool puts on a fucking crappy wig and acts like thinks he's the Joker.
Oh my God, was that the whole...
He has Joker envy?
Has he got Joker envy? Is that the problem?
Does the Joker wear glasses?
I've never... No, well, there's a part in the Tim Burton Batman movie where Batman's kicking his ass, and he puts on a pair of glasses and says, you wouldn't hit a man with glasses,
You would hit a guy with
you?
glasses.
Yeah. And then Batman punches him immediately.
Okay, so this is his way of not getting punched.
He
wears glasses
wishes.
the whole
He
time.
wishes.
I have perfect vision.
No. He's
I wear
believing
glasses
internet
so I
lies.
can get punched.
I called him out on his behavior around Michael, and he's getting fucking bitchy.
Joker, you already called the cops because you're a little fucking faggot bitch.
Oh, no, the cops aren't coming.
Oh, so then why don't you try to stab me, motherfucker?
I'm not
Stab
gonna
me.
stab you.
Use that
Stab
bitch you got in your hand, little fucking faggot ass bitch. Use it. Use
Stop
it.
with the cussing,
Watch me fuck
Driftwood.
you up. Watch it. Mace me, motherfucker. Mace me. Mace me.
He does have pepper spray.
Content spray.
Do something, bitch.
Content spray.
Do something, bitch.
Magical content spray.
No, you weren't my friend. You're somebody that used me.
I would never. Why would I hang out around you and your toxic attitude?
Mace me.
Toxic attitude.
Why would Joker support a toxic attitude?
he wouldn't.
I like Joker calling people.
Yeah.
Why would I? Macy,
William Shatner and face
Macy,
paint.
little bitch. That's Macy. Watch me fuck you up. That's Macy, you stupid little fucking white boy. That's Macy.
Oh, so you can be racist.
He's a really, really white boy. He's as
very
white,
white.
as they
Yeah,
come.
I mean, it's not racism if you have white paint on your face.
I'm half white,
You
motherfucker.
fucking white and red and green boy.
Yeah, green boy.
No, you've used Jewish slurs. I'm not Jewish.
and my-
I don't like that kind of
And
shit.
my brother's Jewish, so you can eat dick.
Yeah, that doesn't count.
Yeah,
That's like
so
me
I'm
saying I can
Jewish.
use the N-word because you were my friend. No,
You're not my friend.
You
I
can.
was.
Shit.
I
Macy,
was
motherfucker.
your
Macy.
friend.
Macy.
I was
Macy,
your
little bitch.
friend
Mace me.
before.
Mace me. Mace me.
We were in the Rogues Gallery together, fighting Bruce Wayne.
Or is it getting sweeter out there?
It's getting sweeter out there, Lenny the Shark.
Lots of sweet boy stuff going on here.
I would say there's not a lot of sweet boy stuff on this.
Are you sure?
I don't think using those colorful words is a sweet boy thing to do.
Oh, he's taking a
Take a bow for the people.
Mace me. Mace me.
You can make up all the lies you want, man. They ain't gonna
Macy,
change
you're a
it.
pedophile rapist. Macy, I know you want me in jail, so mace me. So it'll be self-defense.
No, you're going to
That's all you want. You want me in jail, you little fucking back of that bitch.
Wait, you're drinking in public though?
Yeah, he is drinking in public.
What is
He
that?
is.
Public.
He is drinking in public.
No. He makes violent threats about me and puts my place on blast. Oh, that makes
And you're
me...
drinking in public about
Yeah.
Hey, you think there's an equivalence to that?
it? Yeah.
Coronavirus, here I come. Get it, Angie. So here's the thing. I don't like fighting people when I'm on stream.
Right.
But I also don't like dead air like this. If this guy was up in my face like that over and over and over again, I would probably have to like kiss him or something.
Just
You
hit
have
him.
You have to escalate to the point where like it's gonna happen. I'd be right up in his face. I'd be like, all right, it's time to dance, motherfucker. I won't hit you first, but I'll give you the idea that I did, and then I will sit on you. That's what fat guys do.
At least I ain't no fake ass.
Oh, dude, you walk by quickly every time. If you weren't around all these people, what the fuck is in your mouth? Is that a grip? Everything.
All right, don't change the subject.
Dude, you
Yeah, these two guys are about to fight, and this guy just comes out of nowhere like, hey, you want some of this?
You guys want some Jiffy Pop?
Come on,
Mace me. Mace me. Just mace me, little bitch.
Oh, that's fucked up. He was sharing his food.
Yeah, and now he's pepper spraying. And now he's
Conton spray. Conton spray.
You threw a piece of bread at him.
That's not him though. Oh God! It's a Joker's fault.
Bad Joker got leveled with the Conton spray.
Bad camera work here.
Yeah.
Camera work didn't follow the action.
Because he's getting blocked off by the skinny mini.
Oh, he broke your glasses.
Walk away.
What'd you get for wearing glasses?
You wouldn't hit a man in glasses, would you?
That's it, isn't it?
No, he did.
That's it, isn't it? You attacked me first, you and your little friend.
You and your loaf of bread.
Character.
Yep.
You know I'm low carb.
Cover your face.
He attacked me with the #1 enemy of ketosis.
And that's it.
It's not over.
I told you that would be it.
Do they smear his lipstick or is he bleeding
that
from the
it?
mouth? I want Seal to come in and start singing the song from Batman Forever soundtrack or Batman.
It's from Rose, baby.
Yeah.
Bring it back. You're not a pussy. You're not a pussy. You're back.
Poor fucking. That was the church there handing out bread to all the hungry homeless people. If the church wasn't there, Joker wouldn't have got assaulted. We'd be fine. The church intervenes again with their fucking delicious bread.
And that's it.
Is it it? Is it?
Just making sure my face
It's very dirty now.
Yeah, the suit's wrecked. Someone spilt a milkshake on him.
I wonder if he has a whole closet full of all the suits.
What's he mouthing the Conton spray?
Like
he's got the damn
10
pepper
purple
spray. I like how the content spray matches the suit though. Well,
You got a cord.
I'll get to the part where, so like one of those guys' friends follows him because he's pepper sprayed all of them.
Nice middle finger from 84 feet away.
Blah, blah, blah.
84-yard middle finger, now that I have a safe distance.
Yeah.
Hey guys.
Yeah.
She beats him up.
No. See, ladies and gentlemen, that's it.
What a twist.
That's what went
You
down.
look a big fat piece of shit. She just knocks him the fuck out.
Nice. How are you doing, Fleck?
Oh, I'm fine.
Pretty super nice. You definitely totally like.
Hey, what time is it?
Got done with that.
The fuck?
Dude, throwing a piece of bread at me?
I know.
Is this Trey Parker?
Red attack.
Totally sucked.
Or Matt
you maced
Stone?
two of my homies, bro.
Oh, here he comes.
You maced two of my homies, bro. Oh, no, not with the Jerry Springer punches.
Yeah.
Looks like he's shaking a can of silly string. And they're effective, too. Worse.
Again, bro.
He gets the random guy with the content spray. All I ever wanted was for the world to respect me and my obesity.
Walk up by a quarter again, I dare you.
Okay, I think so.
Your friends have been attacking me and harassing me.
Yeah, because you're a fat bitch.
Hey, you're worthless.
Hey, did you guys find a phone? Like,
You're
on the
worthless.
No?
Nope.
You didn't?
This guy's just the guy that helped them
Find my
break it up.
phone.
Yeah, yeah. Have you guys happened to see a phone around here somewhere?
Yeah.
You wouldn't rape a man in glasses, would you? I would.
Again? Yeah, this was wonderful. What a great little video. I'm
What a
actually
treat.
super jealous, yeah.
What, that you weren't part of this?
Yeah, I wish I was down there saving. I'd be like fucking a Santa Cruz penguin, have an umbrella.
Wah, wah, wah, wah.
You could just like follow him around and steal his thunder.
Look here, Driftwood. Look here, Driftwood. I have tons of penguins in my cave.
Could you team up with Driftwood?
Yeah, Driftwood. Look at Joker.
We
Look
should
at him this
form an
time.
unholy alliance.
An unholy alliance. I don't know how to fucking do that.
I like that I've been watching this long enough now that it's normalized to me, and I forgot that it's a fat guy in Joker cosplay. Like, that became just, like, part of the deal.
Yeah. He's
Look at him.
Yeah. That's a beautiful sight right there. He's survived. Joker lives to see another day. This is how every episode of Batman ends. Joker gets pummeled, but he's back again next week. Same bat channel, same bat time.
Same fat channel, same fat time.
Ouch. Poor guy. All he ever did was overeat and pretend to be the Joker. That's all he
And
ever
rape,
did.
apparently.
Well, yeah, I guess if you don't take his word for it, if you don't trust the Joker, then yeah, he's actually a terrible person in that case. I was just assuming
Hashtag believe all Jokers.
that's my fault. That's my fault. I forgot the hashtag.
Let's see what he says at the end here.
Quite a lot.
So out of breath.
Oh, what's my back?
Yeah, I mean, a suit normally covers up your physique. Like, if you're, like a well-tailored suit will do that. But he looks fat as fuck, even wearing a suit.
Looks like he's smuggling
my
Christmas
body's
hymns.
trash, but I look pretty good in a suit. Like, this guy's doing it wrong.
I'm all right in a suit. When I wear my suit, I don't look terrible.
It's like a new suit, too. You just got it last year, right?
Yeah. For a little wedding.
How you doing?
Good. You good? Yeah, chill. I work there. Huh? It's my coworker. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Well, do you think you might...
I like the post-exertion.
Help him redo his makeup or something?
I've been there.
Not sure. I think it's up to Helen. It's really up to him. Let's see.
Joker face, penguin body. Thick.
Hold on, it's only 9.
The ultimate villain.
Shit, the mine's way off. I think it's because I slept on it. Makeup.
Hold still. Ooh, my makeup's a little smudged.
A little.
You're a pretty girl.
You're a very pretty lady, Joker.
There's barely any of it left.
Yeah. Yeah, he's had a good night. I didn't notice any donos come through. Was he not scamming donos?
Maybe he just doesn't get any.
Well, I hope that's the case, because he's not.
see that being the case. Yeah.
If she's not begging for donos, why even IRL stream? What's the point if you don't have donos coming in? Oh my god!
For the love of the game, man.
Could you believe just going out in the street and getting beat up for free?
I do it every day.
I at least see my $8.
All right. I would say at this point, let's read the Streamlabs and we'll move on to whatever else.
Let's do it. So a lot of the Streamlabs tonight have actually been big tier read off on their own, but Angie808 said, "Coronavirus, here I come." Angie808 gave us $6 baller. Satan gave us $6.66 again. And Alagas says, "Guar is the shit. I even like the stuff they do nowadays, although it's not the same as when Brockle was there."
Is that from today?
I thought so. No, it definitely wasn't.
Okay, yeah, because I was talking about Gore the other night. And by the way, guys, our last episode got taken down by YouTube. I uploaded it over on Vimeo. There's links over on our social media, and there will be one in the comments after this video goes live.
Damn.
I can't wait to get this one taken off of YouTube.
Yeah.
Well, we know who the real Joker is, Scott Henson. Huh. Big Joker, Scott Henson. Not Scott Henson. Try to fool us again. Oh, punch me. I wonder how many people get off to Santa Cruz Joker. I feel like it's the internet, so there's always like at least one, right?
Sure.
Always at least one. I know there's like seven people
watching. At least
watching
one
right
of
now.
the 3 people streaming right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's at
You
least
do the
7
math.
people watching at home right now with like a little happy spot in their pants. Having a good time.
That's
Having a
what they
good
call
time.
it, the LHS.
Yeah.
Everyone, if you're watching right now, please like the stream. And then also, if you're not subscribed, please hit the subscribe button. We're going to move on to the next thing soon. Was that all of them?
Yeah, I believe that is everything.
All right.
Everything else was like 20 or above. Got
So,
read. Thank you guys.
This is our 3rd show this week. We normally do our 3rd show every Saturday, but Billy's going out of town soon. So we're getting everything out of the way now.
Give
This
us
is
your
our
flight information.
Yes. Yes.
So if you could help us reach this goal by the end of this show so we can do a 3rd bonus show next week, that would be great. Send us a toonie. A toonie.
Send us a loony and
Ooh.
a toonie.
Thank you for including me. Now I know what you're talking about.
Right. He wouldn't have known otherwise.
Yeah.
No.
You know, they just don't
like
know.
$2. What's that?
Right. I'll tell you what, though, when I do go up to Canada, the amount of coins I end up with is kind of upsetting.
Cool. That's why you just...
Yeah, we do have a lot of coins, but both of our countries do it wrong. We have too many coins. All your bills are the same color.
Right. And you know what? We should not have, I don't think we should have $1 bills. And you guys got rid of pennies up there, which is...
I can't believe you haven't. That's insane.
Yes.
That you have pennies.
It literally cost more to make a penny than
It's
one penny.
nonsense.
Right.
Yeah.
But you don't use the penny once, right? Like, it might cost more to make
No,
one.
I guess you don't. What are you, fucking pro penny? Get out of here.
Wow. I guess I'm just a boy that used to search through the pennies as a little kid to find the one silver one, the one 1943 penny, pre-war zinc silver penny for fucking the forever penny, the little wheat penny that was silver. All right, I was always searching for those. It was my life as a kid, and now the kids will never see
They were
that
made
again.
out of steel, actually.
Steel, yeah,
The
steel
old
penny.
forever penny.
The forever
I mean,
penny.
We all know the story well. But no, if I buy something with cash in the U.S. and I'm given change in pennies, when I exit that establishment, I throw the pennies on the ground. Not a joke.
Now I do that a lot too.
Yeah.
I have like 4 pennies in my car right now, and it's been eating through my fucking ass the entire time. But I'm holding onto them because, like, literally the day before I got them, I needed 2 pennies for something, and I ended up getting 3 pennies back.
So what?
And I was like, "This is not good."
Don't they round up to the next 5 cents there? Is that how it is?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's so much better. Seriously.
So much better.
Man, you know what? It blew my mind when I went to Europe and I found out that when you look at a price of something at a store, that's with the tax already included.
That's all the things. The number you see is what you pay.
Right.
It's wild.
Why is it? Why do we not do that here? That is ridiculous. You find
Because
out
we
your
hate
actual
our citizens.
Right. Right. We find out what price we're paying right when we get up at the register instead of knowing.
And not before.
Right.
Yeah. Unless you're legitimate genius like me and I just tally it all up in my head.
Oh, really? That's it?
Yeah. I'm like Powder.
I'm like the director of Powder.
No. No. Was he the one that did Jeepers Creepers as well, or was that someone else?
Yes, he was.
Oh my God!
He's pretty easy.
We have the Me Too movement, right? And we're out here outing these guys who like did some pretty messed up stuff. Some of them more worse than others. You know,
I mean, depends who you ask, but sure.
Yeah, the director of Powder, like straight up made a sex tape with a 12-year-old kid that was starring in one of his movies, right?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah, and then he didn't get ostracized from Hollywood. I don't think he got even charged with anything.
Until way later.
He's still not ostracized. He put out a movie like 3 years ago where he depicted an underage sexual relationship positively. Jeepers Creepers 3. This came out in like 2017.
You do what you love.
God damn it. Damn it. Damn it. Why does this exist? Why is Bryan Singer free? Why is Corey Feldman?
Bryan Singer's crazy.
Bryan Singer's crazy. Why is Corey Feldman only going to show his movie once? What's that scam about? Have you seen that?
Oh, because he's going to get murdered.
Yeah, I know.
You know what? I think it's time we show him one of our favorite trailers of a movie ever.
Oh, Scott's probably already seen it. Which one? Oh no, he hasn't. Is it okay?
Yeah.
Are you familiar with Gail Cord Schuler?
No.
Gabrielle Shauna?
No.
You know Star Wars: The Next Generation, right?
I know Star Trek.
Star Trek. You said Star Wars.
Same thing, right?
No.
Oh, well, you know Data. You know Data.
Brent Spiner.
Brent Spiner. Okay, so this woman is convinced that she's married to Brent Spiner, and also Vladimir Putin and Matthew McConaughey.
Oh wait, was this bitch on Tosh.0?
Yes.
I know her. I know her.
Okay.
I forgot her name, but yeah, no, she's awesome.
Yeah.
She made this movie where she plays every character in the movie.
Sick.
And here's the trailer for it. I've played it so many times, but I love to show it to new people that have never seen it.
Please do. I haven't seen it.
The following preview.
Thanks. Cheers to a fistful of datas. What a long day wore out.
In a world where drug rape and Jesuit conspiracy run
I forgot about
rampant,
the Jesuits. She loves
a
them.
man on a mission for the woman he loves
My angel.
is raped. Director Gail Cord Schuler with producer Gail Cord
I don't know
Schuler.
how, but she managed to ride up and down all 18 inches of my erect penis.
A Gabrielle Chana film. Steven Spielberg raves it's the most impressive expose of Brent Spiner's rape ever made.
She's got a big strap on.
Brent Spiner's rape.
No! No! Don't drink the Jesus juice, Macaulay Culkin! You're going to get raped! You're going to get raped!
Coming fall of 2012.
Oh, no apostrophe after
Blood
Spider.
and feces splatter everywhere.
I think you're the only person to notice that.
That really
ever.
took me out of it.
Yeah, I don't know how you're the only person to have noticed. We played this like 27 times on the show.
Yeah.
Everybody else is like.
Unless there are a number of Brent Spiners and they all rape. Because then it's Brent Spiner's rape.
Okay, there are a number of Brent Spiners. There's a Jesuit clone Brent Spiner.
Yes, and then the
So
original
it could
Brent
be
Spiner.
correct, actually.
Oh no! How did you?
Benefit of the doubt.
You just went from calling it out to correcting it in the same breath of air. That's.
You think Scott would like the Popeyes
I
video?
am tough but fair.
I don't think so.
You don't think he'd like
Probably
it?
shouldn't watch that. Probably shouldn't watch that.
It's probably one of the most racist videos I've ever seen ever that wasn't made by like Richard Spencer or something like that.
It's like, I don't want to say accidentally racist, but it's like not. I feel like it's not consciously racist when
That's what
she's
I
doing
say
it.
when I do something.
Yeah,
she's a sweet old lady.
She's an old lady that comes off as sweet, but she also talks about riding 18-inch dicks and drinking coffee mugs that have penis receptors around the rims.
What
which you
about
can give-
vagina butts?
The vagina butts, yeah.
All of Gale's men. Okay, so there's an intergalactic starship known as the Church of Gale that all of Gale's men live on, and Gale can't get to them because Jesuits blocked her transporter pattern, so she can't get up there. But
question.
Yes.
Do you think she knows what Jesuits are, or does she think they're Jewish?
No, she knows what they are because she always mentions
She
the
does?
Catholic Church. So
Okay.
But basically, all of Gale's men most of them are handsome Hollywood actors like Hugh Jackman and Matthew McConaughey and Gerard Butler, all of them, and Brent Spiner.
And Brent Spiner, noted leading man.
Right. Yeah, I love
All
this leading
yellow
role
eyes.
in Independence Day. Like since Gale can't go up there and have sex with her men, what they did was they had a replica of Gale's vagina implanted into one another's butts. So when they butt fuck each other, it's a vagina. It feels just like Gale's vagina.
I mean, that's a pretty elegant solution.
Right. She's pragmatic.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
number one, I'd fuck her. Number two, I love it when the mentally ill get a platform like this, like a Gail Kordschuler, a Neil Breen, etc. Like, I really like it when they can create and aren't held back by anyone else. There are no production notes on these.
Exactly. Yeah. What's Neil Breen's diagnosis if you had to armchair diagnose him?
Ooh, interesting. I guess paranoid schizophrenic / narcissist.
Got to get that narcissist in there. That's
Because like he's Jesus in every one of his movies basically, but he's also like all like government conspiracy ish in all of his movies. So between the two, that's sort of where I would land as an armchair psychiatrist. I don't know. I took some psychology in university. I'm basically a doctor.
Oh
yeah,
yeah.
He's a doctor. He's a cat. He's a wrestler.
Dr. Scott from the Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Yeah.
Yeah. Comes full circle.
Am I Meatloaf? Can I be
Eddie?
Meatloaf?
Yeah.
I want to be Meatloaf.
Yeah, they literally cannibalize him in that movie.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Don't worry,
watched
Bill.
it.
You're Meatloaf.
Yeah.
Okay. I haven't watched that since I was 12 years old. My dad made
It's
me
been a
watch.
long ass time since I've seen that too. It's probably been 20 years since I saw it probably.
My dad made me stay up all night because they had a marathon on, I think, Cinemax. It was Rocky Horror Picture Show, then it was A Clockwork Orange, and then it was the first version of Flesh Gordon.
You know what? We might as well read
Big
the
night.
letter. A fan sent us, and unfortunately, person who sent this to us, we don't have a VHS player.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
I said,
I
we're
got like
not-
6.
Yeah.
Wow.
We're just not living our best life. So we got this copy of Flesh Gordon 2 in the mail, and it was said, "Dear Ben and Billy, if y'all are still doing monthly shitty movie reviews, I have for you a movie so shitty it will motivate Billy to get a passport for the sole purpose of punching me in the face. I met the producer of this movie and gave him 3 VHS copies, so I happily bequeath one to the Drunken Peasants. Most of the shitfest was filmed in Vancouver, British Columbia, but please don't let that cloud your view of this place. Happy cringing, Alex B. Well, Alex, I'll have you know, Scott Henson, our guest tonight, will be punching you in the face because he lives primarily in Forest. What's the fucking gimmick?
Furry Creek.
Furry Creek, British Columbia. Yeah, yeah. So
A
you're
real place.
You're
but
done
also worked
for,
very
dude.
well for my gimmick.
Billy let his passport expire, and he just it's his I don't know. He's procrastinated longer.
I actually never had a passport. I
it was
stopped
before?
going to Canada when they made you
Just
get a
driver's
passport.
license?
Yeah, I would always go with a driver's license and a birth certificate back in the day. I'd travel up to see you guys up in Canada like 4-5 times a month sometimes.
You came all the time, yeah.
Yeah, this is my home away from home. It's good times.
Get a passport.
I know.
what I've been telling him.
I have to get a birth certificate and then a passport, and I always like wait to get the birth certificate, and I never actually get it. I need to just like mail order it. I'm like, if I go to mail order it, it's 2 weeks. I'm like, I could just go pick it up, but I never do. So I should have just mail ordered it.
Do one of those.
Yeah,
and then you can get the passport. It's
I
like,
might actually. I think I'm gonna order the birth certificate right now, and then I can get the passport.
Yeah, because like he. Yeah, he something happened, like he lost his birth certificate or something.
Yeah,
so
in a move,
there's
I
an
think.
extra step.
Yeah, there's one extra step. It keeps me from doing anything. If it's
prevents
one
you from
step,
ever leaving the country.
yeah. And I've had like some good offers to leave the country. Like there was that European guy that wanted to take a doo-doo on me. He was gonna fly me to. He's gonna fly me to Dubai.
And if you go further back, you got weird Greek billionaires.
Yeah, they wanted to put me on a Greek island. He was gonna ship me there with no passport.
Definitely get it.
Yeah,
make it happen.
Yeah, I could my whole life. Order certificates, Washington State Department. I'm gonna do it like right now on the show because we keep talking about it. I think I'm going to.
You should also give all your personal information while you're doing it.
Yeah. Read it all out loud to make sure it's right.
I got to use a site called vitalcheck.com, I think.
To see if you're alive?
And it's $31.
If he was ever born.
Okay, it's $31.50 to get it. You should receive your order within 12 business days. Most orders leave our office within 3 days. I know it says walk in same day $20. I always get to this page and I'm like,
fuck that!
I could just walk in.
Yeah. So what are the odds?
I know.
What are the odds of you walking in versus you just waiting for it to show up?
They're telling me I have to go to Tumwater. This can't be right.
Tumwater's down near Olympia.
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
That's
Fuck out of
very
here with
far.
that.
Don't do that.
Maybe there's one for Seattle, King County.
Yeah, and another reason why Billy needs to get a passport is because they're basically the FAA has decided that, or is it the TSA, whatever it is, they've decided that our Washington State driver's license aren't good enough to fly, to get clearance to fly. So you have to fly with some other type of identification.
Even within the U.S.?
Yeah, I believe so, right? Isn't
wow. That sucks. Huh.
Right, Billy?
Yeah, October 2020, you won't be able to leave the state flying in the United States without some sort of advanced ID or passport. So
Interesting.
I need that. Like the time is ticking, or else it'll be December, and I'll want to go to Christmas in Puerto Rico, and I won't be able to.
When you get your passport, you got to get a passport, or you don't have to, but I'd get a passport card, because then you can just use that when you're flying domestically, and you don't have to bring your big ass passport with you.
Probably do both, right?
Yeah, that's what I did.
Yeah.
I had both. One's way more convenient, because it's the size of a driver's license.
But if I have that fatty passport, I could pull it out like I'm an official. Like I could be like.
It does feel pretty cool, so I'd recommend that. It feels like a badge.
Yeah, it's got a little badge feel to it.
Too bad you can't put it on like a lanyard.
I love the options for passport buying here, because like you can get a passport that's good for 5 years for $80, or one that's good for 10 years for like $82.
That's so dumb.
So weird.
That's a no-brainer.
Obviously the 5 years. I don't have another $2.
I don't know if we have only a 5-year option. I think they're all 10, but I usually just get the 10-year anyway.
Yeah.
And then I'm sad when it expires, like how much younger I look on it. I'm like, oh shit, 10 years.
I heard South by Southwest panels are getting canceled due to the corona.
Dude, did you see H3H3 was
trying to cancel
Emerald City
Comic-Con.
Our Comic-Con here in Seattle.
He's trying to get it shut down.
He's like, it's so irresponsible. Dude, if Michael J. Fox is going, then no one needs to worry.
Do you think he'll go?
I mean, he does. He is a vulnerable person.
He's gonna get sicker?
Oh. I mean, yeah.
They're going to replace him with Shakes the
A different
Clown.
kind of sick.
Damn. Yeah, I don't know. They might cancel it. They might.
I'm gonna pull up Q&A really quick. I gotta make a run. Yeah. And you can send in your questions for Scott if you have them too.
I want to ask you a bunch of questions, and I want to have them answered immediately.
Everybody in the fan chat right now, send in your Q&A questions, and we will answer them as quick as humanly possible. You can ask Scott things. I don't know if you can read the bottom chat or not on the screen, Scott.
It's really small on my phone, but let me open it on the computer and see if that works.
Billy Gray says, "Where's my piss pass?" I don't know where that would be, Scott. I don't know if you know where Billy Gray's piss pass is.
I actually do, but I refuse to tell.
Yeah, sorry, Billy Gray. Scott's not obligated to answer any of these. Text says, Billy, will you play Space Engineers with me? I don't know what that is.
Sounds like it's for nerds. So
yeah. I can't
I'm
do
out.
that. Can I get a Corona
Sounds
so
like
I don't have to
some
go to work
nerd
tomorrow?
shit.
Nerd shit. Yeah, Kilo, you can get a Corona and not go to work tomorrow, but they might fire you. Can you please tell Ziggy and Ghost that they are good boys? Ziggy and Ghost, you're very good boys.
The best boys. Is the chat on YouTube? Am I looking at the right chat?
The
Or is it
fan
something
chat
else?
will be the one that's on the screen in the bottom. If you have the show pulled up on YouTube, there's the tiny little box in the middle of the screen. We have us on the
Oh, the
side.
middle of the screen. Okay, I got you.
Yeah, bottom middle screen of the actual viewable area.
Yeah.
I-
Is that for special boys?
Yeah, these are the patrons, so we always answer their questions. It entices people to become a $1 patron or above. It's all part of the scam, baby. No, people in the regular chat are asking questions like, have you played Team Sanic Racing? Pfft,
Shut up.
Wouldn't you like to know?
Shut up.
What is episode 6, season 3 of Star Trek The Next Generation?
I don't know. How many seasons are there? 8? No, I guess towards 10. So Lieutenant Tasha Yar is long dead. We lost her season 1 or 2. Will Wheaton's probably there being annoying. And Brent Spiner is raping.
It's a good episode.
Yeah.
It's a quality episode. The Locust Guide says, Billy, what is your lock of the week?
Only I have locks of the week, but Bill, what's yours?
That's gimmick infringement.
It's fine. I'll allow it.
I can't do it as good as you. That's the only reason you're allowing it, because I'm going to fall on my face. I'll look like a fucking buffoon. Nobody else will try this.
Exactly.
My lock of the week is me not trying this.
Let this be a lesson to all other locks of the week.
Billy, would you drink the red liquid from the dark sarcophagus? Yeah.
Sounds pretty cool.
Yeah.
Scott, what is your blood type? Much like my cum, it's type O because it's the universal donor.
Oh. Type O for orgasms.
Type O.
Oh, behave. Yeah, my blood type is the red liquid in the dark sarcophagus.
Your blood
Why
type
the-
is KFC gravy.
It's a good gravy, especially on the poutine in
good
Canada.
gravy.
It's a good gravy. I remember when I used to go to Canada all the time with you guys, I would go to a new place every time for poutine. I would try and find a new poutine. And sometimes it was just going through the KFC drive-thru and getting poutine.
KFC has good poutine.
It wasn't bad.
Legit.
It wasn't bad.
Yeah.
Someone
KFC
kept telling me
and A&W, both pretty good.
Someone kept telling me Costco had good poutine. That was something I never did.
They say that. I don't think I've ever had food at Costco, so I couldn't tell you.
Oh, you haven't had food at Costco?
No, I don't think so. If I have, it's been 20 years.
Here in the United States, they do a hot dog and a drink for $1.50. It's a wonderful deal.
I don't think it's $1.50 here, but it is cheap, and people are psyched about it.
Yeah, it's not a bad dog. It's like a good Polish, nice, healthy beef frankfurter or dog.
Yeah.
Polish. It's good. If a train leaves New York City heading west at 55 miles per hour, and another train leaves Seattle heading east at 65 miles per hour, why is my penis bent?
Because those trains collided in Lansing, Michigan, and at the epicenter of your dick.
Yeah, you should have been sticking your dick in Lansing.
P.S. If you do the math and those trains do meet in Lansing, Michigan, everyone has to send me a check for $1,000.
If you were on a first date with your crush and they shit their pants, what would you do? Oh, man.
I would shit my pants to make them feel safe.
Exactly. I would do a second shit and be like, look, we have this with each other. This is the new marriage pact. This is new marriage.
You ain't cool unless you shit your pants. If shitting your pants is cool, consider me Miles Davis.
This is a Q&A, not a Costco hot dog review. Fuck you. Costco rotisserie chickens are really good. Costco has good food. Jeff Holiday asks, is the Herm fur the max level fur?
Like hermaphrodite?
I get. Is that what that is?
I don't think that's max level fur. I think I'm max level fur. And I'm not Herm.
Yeah, we're not Herms. Billy Madison, good movie. Not
Just
as
reference.
good. Not as good. Happy Madison film as Grandma's Boy though.
Hot take, but all right.
Grandma's Boy's got Kevin Nash in it, one of the greatest actors of all time and greatest wrestlers of
Super
all time.
Shredder.
Super
That's true.
Shredder.
Super
He was
Shredder.
the Russian. He was in John Wick.
What is this
I
fake
feel like
Joe?
he just filmed something new, but I can't remember what.
Yeah, he was in both Magic Mike movies too.
He played Tarzan.
That's
the
right.
Big Dick Stud.
Yeah. So what's this Joe Biden ad? It's like a parody Joe Biden ad that you.
Is
sent
it a
me.
parody?
Yeah.
I thought this was. I thought we were sponsored by the Joe Biden ad campaign.
Oh really?
And we're supposed to watch this. And
I think
give our
every
com-
Joe Biden ad is a parody Joe Biden ad.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Yeah, this is official Biden president ad. I think.
And Corn Pop was a bad dude. And he ran a bunch of bad boys.
And you want to check my shape on, let's do push-ups together here, man. Let's run. Let's do whatever you want to do. Let's take the Mendo Caucus.
Let's do push-ups together.
Was he fat shaming that guy?
No, you haven't. You're a lying dog-faced pony soldier.
We hold these truths to be self-evident. All men and women created by you know the thing.
You know the thing.
Poor
You
kids
know
are
the
just as bright and just as talented as white kids.
And he cut
Poor
off
kids.
the 6-foot length of chain. He pulled up. He said, "You walk out with that chain, and you walk to the car and say, you may cut me, man, but I'm going to wrap this chain around your head."
No man has a right to raise a hand to a woman
Yes, that's
in
right.
anger other than in self-defense, and that's rarely ever occurs. And so we have to just change the culture, period, and keep punching at it and punching at it and punching at it.
Okay, you say that no man should hit a woman unless it's self-defense, and that rarely ever occurs, so we have to change the culture, so we got to keep punching at it and punching at it. I think that's
So we gotta hit guys. We gotta hit more women.
Right.
It's kind of what he said. What's wrong with him? Why would he say that?
Thank you. Thanks for your time. Please come back in less than 13 years, sir.
All right, Chuck. Thank you very much.
All right. It's Chris, but anyway.
Yeah, his name's not Chuck.
No, I just did Chuck.
And the kids used to come up and reach in the pool and rub my leg down so it was straight, and then watch the hair come back up again. They'd look at it. So I learned about roaches. I learned about kids jumping on my lap. And I've loved kids jumping on my lap.
God damn it.
How is that defensible?
Is he? He's surrounded by little black kids, and he's talking about kids jumping on his lap and roaches
touching his leg.
He
too.
learned about roaches and
Yeah.
kids in his lap touching his leg hairs. What?
You know.
You know. We all think it. He's just man enough to say it in public in front of a bunch of little kids. We all think it.
Yeah.
No.
My name's Joe Biden. I'm a Democratic candidate for the United States Senate. Look me over. If you like what you see, help out. If not, vote for the
He's slurring so bad. He must be medicated.
He's got a bad brain.
Yeah, we need to give him the control of America.
You think he's got the old timers?
I think he's got some old timers. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's got a little bit of the timer right here. He's saying, you know, if you like me, if you like what you see, vote for me. If not, vote for who? Vote for the other Biden. He said.
does that
Vote for the
mean?
other Biden.
Vote for the other Biden.
Well, damn it, he's got us there. I only
Is he
see
running
one
against
Biden.
his wife?
Yeah. I only see one Biden on the
Vote for
ballot. He better be the other Biden.
If everyone's as wasted as him, there's always two of everyone. So
I'm Joe Biden, and I approve this message.
Corn Pop Foundation.
So maybe
Sweet.
that was
That's the guy who's going to beat Bernie and then lose to Trump.
Yeah.
Awesome.
It's almost like a bad WWE angle that you see coming from a mile away. Like, you just know it's going to be Roman versus John Cena at WrestleMania or whatever.
If Flavor Flav comes in and has sex with Biden's wife.
Now that's a twist I can get behind.
Flavor Flav. He just jumped into her pussy. The only thing keeping him from falling all the way in is the clock hanging out on her, secured to her butthole.
It acts like an anchor.
No, that's how he survived Brigitte Nielsen, didn't he? Poor little fucking guy swinging in there like it's a hypnotization. You are getting very sleepy because you're in Brigitte Nielsen's Terry folds.
Terry folds.
Good times. Juggalo V asked Billy, thoughts on Flavor Flav tantrum? Well, he got kicked out of Public Enemy over it, right?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Damn. After all the questionable shit he did over the years, it was him telling Bernie not to play the song that got him kicked out. They're like, we've had about enough for you. Now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Really? This was it?
Yeah. Didn't think it was possible.
I guess we're going to go back to Cringe Raps because I had a bunch of those. But I just... Yeah, how about this one?
No.
This is one
I
of
bet
Billy's...
this guy's younger than us now.
Probably.
Yes, I'm hood. Yes, I'm hood, nigga. Yes, I'm hood. Yes, I'm hood. Yes, I'm hood, nigga. Yes, I'm hood. Yes, I'm hood. Yes, I'm hood, nigga. Yes, I'm hood. Yes, I'm hood. Niggas know that I be so hood. Don't you know you're bumping?
You should open for this guy.
No, I should open a trap door for this guy.
Chillin' with my niggas. Don't you know doing what the fuck we should? Doing it real hard, yup. Rolling with that dough, yo. Fuck with us, you know how it be. Don't you know we...
He made this one song about the trailer park that he lives in and how awesome it is.
Did that also have gratuitous N-words?
Yes.
Yes,
That's why this
everything
is
he does, yeah.
That's why this is Billy's favorite.
It's not my favorite. I just like
I
him
was gonna
very
say
much.
that's why this guy's so much more popular than you, Billy. You gotta
Yeah.
start.
This is
throwing
way less
some
cringy
slurs
than
around.
Rape Whistle.
Killing ya. We don't give a fuck.
Damn it.
You make that face because you know it's true.
Fuck with me.
Not gonna
Don't you
question
know
it.
that'll be a synergy from Schenectady? Don't you know in my hood we crazy? Niggas talk shit, niggas get pop. That's how it be. Shoot your dick lock. Don't give a fuck who wants some.
You hear that? Don't talk shit. You'll get popped.
Well,
Yeah.
I haven't got popped yet. He's not a popper.
Dude, his house moves. He can drive all
If
the way
he
here
drives
and
that
do something.
fucking trailer to my house with a gun, I'll be surprised he had the gas money to move that thing.
Hey, maybe
I feel pretty safe.
I think he's gonna fund it with the meth lab he has in one of the rooms.
Didn't factor that in.
Yeah.
I should probably be worried now.
I mean, he's easily gonna get across Montana and some of those other states with that alone, right?
No, he can't get across Montana. You need more than a meth operation to drive a houseboat across
Just
Montana.
spend a weekend in Billings. He's set.
Billings does love their drugs. Billings is the only place I could find sassafras.
That's where the name comes from.
Have you had sassafras?
No.
It's what they used to make root beer out of. I guess it's like a natural, high quality
root.
ecstasy.
Yeah.
Works like
Do
ecstasy.
you mean sarsaparilla?
They made sarsaparilla out of sassafras, right?
Oh, they made it out of
damn.
sarsaparilla. Okay.
I thought it was in root beer as well.
Now
but
you got me thinking about Egghead's family's movies. There's this guy that watches our show, and his dad and his uncle and his family pretty much make these Western movies with a pretty big budget for like a vanity project, like a bunch of guys just doing it for fun. You know, they're breaking six figures with it.
They definitely
with the
put
budget.
together a movie comparable to a better production than Neil Breen or Cool Cat.
Yeah. It's weird saying that, but yeah.
I don't know if it's better movie.
The acting the sound is off in a lot of it too.
Yeah, it's unfortunate.
Like you can tell where they edited the audio. Like when some of the guys talk, they sound different than the others. It's kind of weird.
They hired Eddie Murphy to play all the voiceovers. It's not true.
This is one of the best songs. This is a replay, but I love it. This is one of Billy's favorite too.
This one's for all my beautiful women around the world. All my Holly Berrys to Roger B. Henson's and Monique's and Jennifer Hudson's and Whoopi Goldberg's. This one's for y'all.
Perfect
I've been
pitch.
watching you from afar.
No. I'm not all right.
Like a shoe store. Girl, you deserve an Oscar. You deserve an Oscar. Red carpet ready, girl. You deserve an Oscar. Girl, you deserve an Oscar. You deserve an Oscar. Red carpet ready, girl. You deserve an Oscar.
I mean,
so
I just got put into a terribly deep depression listening to this.
someone created that and then made it public.
Right.
Imagine the steps that were taken for us to hear that.
Right.
That's
All
so
of the
exciting
work recording it and then rendering it into a video and then uploading it and then making it public and then clicking save.
And
yes,
then
all of those things.
we never realized that there was more to the song because we'd always stop it.
Yeah.
And there's like another verse that's actually not bad.
It's rap though. It's
Yeah,
not
it's
singing.
rap, but it's not terrible. It's not great.
This person should have gotten someone else to sing the chorus part.
Well, that's usually
No.
How dare you?
Stop
That's usually
it.
not how this stuff works. I think the guy that sung the chorus got the rapper to rap on his song.
I think he is the rapper. I think it's all the one guy.
If you think so.
I think it is. It's
That-
Mo L. Summers. I did a deep
Of
dive. Yeah, Mo L. Summers.
Damn.
Yeah. The rap isn't that bad. It's not good.
It's not great, but it's like not. Yeah.
Well, you're like, it's like eating
Relative
shit.
to the singing.
Yeah, it's like eating shit first and then puke doesn't sound so bad.
I don't know
You
if I would say it was puke even. It's just like dog food.
Better shit.
Yeah, okay.
It's like going from eating shit to dog food. You're like, guys, dog food's not shit.
Yeah.
Not mad.
Yeah, this
So
one's
in your world, dog food is considerably worse than puke.
No, I thought it was better than puke. I was because I was like, it's
I
not
misunderstood
quite
your analogy.
Yeah, it's not quite puke. I
Okay.
wouldn't say it was that bad. Like puke and shit are closer.
He's saying the rap is noticeably better than the singing at the beginning.
Okay, I thought you weren't putting it to puke level.
Okay,
No, it's
so
better than puke.
Guys, we're coming up kind of towards the end of the show here. We got like 30, 40 minutes left. We got to... Now's the part where we have to start shilling. So, yes, we're trying to meet the goal. Throw us some cash.
Give money.
Yeah, do that. Help us.
If you
Help
don't,
us.
we will cry.
Probably not.
Baby Jesus will
For
cry.
every dollar short of the goal, I'm going to make a cut in my inner thigh.
Can you do that?
No.
I don't think we can do that.
I don't
on
want
YouTube.
that. I don't want that.
No?
Good joke though.
Okay.
Good joke though.
Good joke though.
We went to a very dark place
Yeah,
there.
our audience is like, oh yeah, well, okay, I'm taking stuff back then. We're gonna have 1,000 cuts.
Right.
You owe us $200, and Scott owes us 1,000 cuts. Damn it! Damn it!
Wow. All right. This
Good
one's
joke.
called Japanese rap.
This is Origami Candy rapping on location. Yeah. Introducing Panda. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, boy.
I hate her.
She said hero.
She did. I'm on board.
Tree powers.
Zero to dawn.
İçeride, içeride, femininde, femininde, giyide, giyide, giyide, giyide, kimasukide, kimasukide, shimasushi.
This is the stuff of nightmares right here. This is one of the worst.
This is
Seriously.
upsetting.
Yeah.
Shimasushite, ikimasuite, ikimasuite.
Is this some weeb cringe? Is that what this is?
I don't know what this is.
I think it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right?
I'm not sure. I feel like this is the cast of the Stranger Things Austria, and they got flown out to Japan, take down the Genji Maru in season 7. Stranger Things obviously was in Austria 5 years before it was over here. So
Yeah, I think ours is an adaptation.
Yeah.
You now know your TEF form. You can practice it wherever you go.
Ah!
Yeah.
I don't like her.
Itidite, itidite, iminite,
All right, I'm moving on to the next one. This is the one that's probably made me cringe the most ever.
Oh, you have another one that's cringier?
No.
Oh, this one. This is current
this
one.
Yes.
Not the one you're about to show.
No.
So you okay?
The money got different because of what I'm spending.
The sink is off. Oh, he's got stacks of ones.
Stacks of singles.
He's a male stripper. That's how he gets all of his money.
I like how he's got the end of Melancholia playing.
Yeah. Carl Sagan reincarnation.
Why is the audio out of sync?
It's not out of sync. This is just.
I mean, I have a number of theories.
This is Neil deGrasse Tyson's pilot for Cosmos. Yeah.
Degrassi.
Neil deGrasse.
Wasn't that a TV show?
Yeah, Neil deGrasse High's pilot episode for Cosmos.
deGrasse.
Yeah.
This is Neil Mike Tyson.
Yeah. God.
That's one of your best ones ever.
It's
Neil
pretty good.
deGrasse.
It's just Neil deGrasse.
Starring Drake.
Yeah.
As Neil deGrasse.
As Neil deGrasse. In a wheelchair.
As wheelchair Neil.
Yeah. Are those colored bills?
Just because it's a black guy holding
Yeah.
bills doesn't mean they're colored bills.
Wow. Wow.
Wow.
Damn it.
Yikes, buddy.
You mean bills
Big
of
yikes
color,
for me,
okay?
pal.
You mean bills of color.
I didn't mean
Syntax
Bills of color.
matters.
I didn't mean that.
BOCs.
I didn't mean that. Just Bill Cosby, Bill Bellamy. I can't think of any other.
What is this?
African American
Bill
Bills.
Berry.
No, I'm a white boy. I'm a white boy. I'm not a Bill of.
Bill Perry.
You're a panda.
Bill,
You're
Bill
black
Perry,
and white.
Fridge Perry.
Yeah.
Fridge Perry. Just popular bills of color.
Bill Cosby.
Neil deGrasse Breen. Neil deGrasse Breen.
Degrassi.
Y'all crazy. Y'all wild. These kids wild. These kids wild.
Oh, man.
Your cowards don't even smoke crack.
Alright, my name's James, and
I don't know
just
why
got
the
done
frame
writing
rate is
this
so
rap.
bad on
Hope
this.
you like it.
Yeah.
Alright, niggas, check it. Look at me smoking up like Snoop Dogg on that nice shit that tastes so good like cheesy sick. Now I'm out walking around in the streets making beats. So step to my crew in the Bellevue Way like snowy grants. Then I'm lighting up a motherfucking blunt, roll on that shit like four-wheelers and poos.
This dude's a true thug.
Sitting down, letting this bitch drive me in the street with my crew. You got beef, you step away from the crew. Yeah, buddy, abracadabra, smoking that blunt like a crack from a clutch. Okay, well, we're up about this. I live in a 352 with a 10 grand.
He got the obligatory area code in.
Got the area code in. Isn't this guy like a big famous Instagram star now? I can't remember his damn name.
Yeah, I think he's an influencer.
Yeah, he's an influencer now.
This is trash.
Maybe I'm wrong.
He said abracadabra.
Abracadabra.
Abracadabra.
He also said another word that I enjoy.
Yeah. Neighbor.
That's not the magic word. That's not the magic word.
A 10 grand bag with money in it, getting ready to spend it with my crew, with my clan. We buy a lot of pussy driving through the west. Now we picked up my boy Terry smoking and just blunting down the street.
Picked up my
We're
boy
10
Terry smoking that shit. Terry needed a ride. Okay, I won't fault him for that. Terry needed a ride. But everything else about this is complete shit.
Everything else. But...
Yeah, I'll give him a pass.
Away,
Terry.
then I put my hand on my motherfucking beef, waiting on you haters. Waiting my finger on the button. Just waiting to blow you niggas up. Just stunting. Fucking waiting. Nigga, this ain't right. I'm fucking waiting. Where the fuck you at?
All right.
This is taxing.
Here's another one.
Attention, the civilians military does not advocate the lawless murder of any politician. We believe that all...
What?
Okay. Whatever they said.
There are two kinds of dogs that exist in this world. There are stray dogs and those who choose to be lap dogs.
Loch Ness Monster gave us some tree fitty. Thank you, Loch Ness Monster.
Never knowing where the next meal will come from. Stray dogs wander alone in the rain in exchange for freedom. Lap dogs are kept on a short list. Are their lap dogs. And so...
Wow. It took almost a minute to get into the actual song.
Solid intro.
Yeah.
We refuse to
The masked militant.
We will pry this
The
country out of the
civilians
hands
military.
of those who have stained it. The greedy, sword-waving fools, good for nothing but murder!
When I step up on the mic, yo, I heat the booth. Teach the youth, they have the right to seek the truth. Don't believe the media and what they preach to you. Mount arms and revolt's what we need to do. Hit up your local airport if you need the proof. Take a look, can't you see?
They look so awkward with their guns.
Treacherous soldiers, no posse comitatus. We stepping closer. These Nazis almost got us. They straight take our rights with every terrorist strike.
It's really bad rap when you want to side with the Nazis.
It's
you know you got a problem.
Yeah.
I'm logging into stormfront.org right now because of this video.
To download their new mixtape to wash this out of my
Yeah, because it's better.
I will not be deceived. I'm prepared for the fight. We got mandatory inoculations for education.
It's cringy as fuck that they're holding guns, like big guns. Maybe it'd be less if they just had handguns or something.
Incrementalization of military dictation. Read the book of Revelations and awaken to the situation you're facing. It's called globalization. Stand up on your feet.
How many Asians is he gonna rhyme together? Is he gonna put Haitians?
I mean, we still got Haitians.
Yeah.
We got Asians. We've got
PlayStations.
Back this great nation.
He got all four of the PlayStations he could rhyme.
PlayStation.
I never give up my arm.
Too.
Arms only the dumb down do it. I'm ready for war if it comes down to it. You ain't fighting for freedom? Fuck it, then I'll do it. I ain't finna end up in a modern day Auschwitz. I ain't a terrorist.
Auschwitz? Does he mean Auschwitz?
It was Auschwitz, but he said Auschwitz.
I'm gonna give him poetic license on that one. Anytime you can work Auschwitz into a rap, 10 out of 10.
Even if it's Auschwitz.
Even if it's Auschwitz. I mean, come on.
Situations from T-Pose. Thank you.
Situations. I'm pro-America, pro-Constitution. All I'm doing is speaking truth. When speaking truth brings persecution, revolution. That's what we need now. Lead pipes and heat now. Take it to the streets now. Pack my bags. Tell my...
So this GIF in the bottom corner here, Scott, can you see that?
I can, yes.
You were there that day. You were there with me.
Is this the seizure?
That was the seizure from Starbucks.
Yeah.
Scott was there with me that day.
Yeah?
That was Scott.
Yeah.
There's a video clip where Scott comes in.
2010.
Yeah, October, I think 18th or something, 2010.
Wow, so almost 10 years ago.
Around there, yeah. It was around mid-October 2010.
We should, yeah, it was fall. Yeah, we should do something on the 10th anniversary. We should go to Starbucks on the 10th anniversary.
And have let's all have seizures. I'll go.
Let's go. Let's get actual people who have seizures, buy them all coffee, and then just set off like a flash.
Bring strobe lights in with
exactly.
us.
And just sneak up behind them and go.
Have a literal flash mob, because those were popular in 2010 as well.
Flash mob.
Absolutely.
What? All right. Here's this.
From a distance, it looks like Georgie from It. No,
here we all float.
I wear blue eyes and I got a dimple grin. With that look like I'm up to no good.
This is awful already.
I take
is
my
not how I
steps
thought this was gonna go.
I'll jump in giant leaps.
Everything I learned from Temple Grandin.
Let's have fun today, go lead the way. You will never hear no no's from me.
He's grilling though.
Sure, of course I can. I gotta get something made if this is what I make of it.
Yeah, when there's no rhythm at all to it, that's worse than the shitty rhymes, I would say. When they just have zero rhythm at all, like I can forgive not so good rhymes, but the fucking the weird pattern that they use.
Unforgivable.
Unforgivable. We play a lot of teachers rapping to their classrooms on here, and Billy always says,
good.
"Yeah, he said there's no better place for a shooting."
Yeah,
right?
if a school shooting's gonna happen, why is it never during the cringe rap?
Yeah. Some teacher who just saw Hamilton and is all psyched.
Oh God. Oh God. Oh no. Alexander Hamilton.
Yeah.
It's a tragedy.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. It's a tragedy. But these tragedies happen far too often, and never
Ladies and
when a
gentlemen,
teacher.
I regret to report the first justified school shooting.
Wow.
I wouldn't say justified. I would just say
mercy.
Why not? Why not then of all times? Why not then? I sent you. If
Yeah,
you,
I got it.
If you
I got
wanted,
it.
that's a cutting the fat featuring myself and Scott.
Yeah. Okay.
Cutting the fat right there.
Yeah, I'll grab it here.
Here's the heart of me. I don't know my limits, so when to quit. So raise it up and toast it. Lift it up and
damn it.
I'll take one more rip and another sip. You're gonna reap what you sow.
So I got to break this down a little more. This guy is probably like at best in his late 30s, right? Like he's got some age to him. He could be early 40s.
He could be like Rev News though.
Yeah.
Where he's in his mid 20s, but he looks like he's in his 40s.
He could be a little bit of a meth warrior, but he is doing this. This is probably recorded with the technology and stuff he's using. This is probably 2012 or so, 2015. I'd say mid-teens. It's got the wide frame video. A lot of people skipped over
Obama
that.
administration.
Yeah, I would say it was Obama era, and this guy is, he's rapping from a time that was probably when he was 12 years old, and he held on to it all these years, and he couldn't.
Yeah.
He couldn't get it well enough. He couldn't do it where he could actually stay on beat. I expect more from him. I expect more, and I've just gotten less. He had all this time, I assume, in his life to at least stay on beat, and instead we get this.
You had all this time.
All this time. All this fucking, like when it's a little kid, when it's like a 14-year-old kid, I'm like, okay, yeah, you suck, but you're also young, and you'll probably regret this in a few years. This guy,
25 years to stay on beat.
yeah, or figure out that this was not the right idea, right?
Right.
Like
Sure.
you
One
had
of
you
the
had
two.
you had 25 years to stay on beat, or about 15 years to realize this was stupid.
I love how you can see a computer screen in his sunglasses.
Oh yeah, he's got the no, that's not a computer screen.
Is it?
It's the lights for the green screen.
Okay.
It's the reflective. You can see there's like the way they're set up. There's multiple.
Okay.
Like a panel. Yeah.
Yeah, it's the big halogen style direct lights for. Yeah, there's big fat Bill Fridge doing the stink walk, and here comes Scott behind me.
Hey, I still own all of those clothes.
Yeah. I probably still own most of this shit I'm wearing. Didn't have a good kick going, so I hit him with the fucking axe hammer slammer. Starbucks, we don't give a fuck. I don't know what I'm doing. Fatting around.
Battle Cam. What is Battle Cam? Is it chat roulette?
It's not chat roulette.
Chat roulette. Yeah. There's no one popping
Chat
up.
roulette, it was hot in 2010.
Yeah, chat roulette was where you could go and like 50% of the time it wouldn't be a guy jerking off.
Yeah.
Because people used it other than just jerking off. Now it's just people jerking off.
Until it really found itself later on.
Yeah, once people realized you could see people jerking off there, they wanted to go and be one of the stars. They wanted their 15 minutes.
Chat roulette is dead. What? Chat roulette is dead.
What'd you do to it?
Well, this is why I did chat roulette.
Don't tell them why you did the chat roulette. Oh, don't tell them.
Dude, hold on. This is what Onision did to you.
Yeah.
You're a victim.
I'm an abuser that became a
You're
victim.
perpetuating
that's backwards.
the cycle of abuse.
And by the way, do you remember the Real Stream News thumbnail where Onision was banging you from behind?
Yeah.
That was, dude, he's like a prophet.
Yeah, we don't give him enough credit.
How come I didn't have to sign an NDA for this?
Yeah.
Didn't you sign an NDA?
I absolutely did not.
I'm pretty sure the deal was no dicks allowed.
Oh, I did sign that.
Yeah.
That's right.
You're going to jail, Bill.
I don't want to go to jail. You're the worst.
I dry humped chat roulette until it came offline.
This is not sweet boy stuff.
It's not a sweet. This is back in the day. This was when I was not a sweet boy.
A kind of unhinged.
Yeah, this is not a sweet boy thing to do. I'm not proud of any of this.
I think I dropped my ball.
Sir, I'm gonna need you to tone down the behavior.
You need me to go?
No, you can stay.
I'll leave if
Bill,
you say
what?
battlecam.com! Just like that.
I gotta leave?
Yeah, I'm kicking you out.
You said I could stay.
What a fucking
No.
Not a sweet boy.
Hey, goodbye.
I was not a sweet boy back then.
No.
I've grown a little
Not
bit.
sweet.
No, you shrank.
Well, I mean, mentally I've grown.
Oh.
I was every bit an imbecile. And now I'm only a bit of an imbecile.
Now you're an academic.
Yes, I'm a scholar. Yes, I was the Joker.
Hold on, is the Joker here?
Oh no, what is this? Hire an Olympian?
Let's get great cause students need those bills paid. Woo! I just took the Myers-Briggs test, turns out I'm
Yes, Myers-Briggs,
100%
baby.
extroverted. Even when I'm crying crazy, yeah, I got career
INTJ
goals, that's
represent.
a dreamer in me.
Ooh.
Touching, I gotta start ASAP.
You need to have a resume, peer-reviewed, help you with your link.
What's ASAP on the Myers-Briggs test?
That means you did it quickly.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Increase views.
You can't be trusting down, cause they're checking you out. And
How can they all be the Yellow Power Ranger? It's not fair.
Look, Trini died, and it created a power vacuum.
There was
And then all these people were vying for it.
Yeah, the Pink Ranger is going to be at Emerald City Comic Con.
Oh, she is.
Yeah.
I should get a ticket.
Oh, you had a crush?
Last time I went to Emerald City Comic Con, the Blue Ranger was there.
Yeah.
And he was alone at his table. And I went up, and my buddy had like a camera, so he was talking to us about the camera. He was being a real nice guy, but nobody was showing up. And he was like, "What's your name?" I was like, "Billy." He's like, "Oh, that's cool. I played Billy." I was like, "Yeah,
I was
know.
Billy.
I'm a little kid." And then we went out for drinks, and him and I got married in Reno that night. So it was a good time. But I miss him. I figure if I could do a repeat with Amy Jo Johnson, that's worth the
LeVar
marriage.
Burton's going to be there too.
I'm trying to remember Blue Ranger's name. David
Yost.
Yost.
Yost. Yeah, Yost. Yeah. Yeah, it was good times. I don't know. That's the only time I ever went to Emerald City Comic Con. And,
Yeah, this will be my first time. As long as they
don't
as long
cancel
as,
it for Tecate virus.
Right.
that's the sound of them calling you back. I got the interview. Let's get great cause students need those bills paid. Please make sure you share this on the first day. Grab your class and bring them to Career Fest. Let's show recruiters makes the students all the best.
So I've never actually applied for a job. Is that what they do with MBTI tests? Do they do that like a
Pretty
regular
much.
thing? Huh. Weird.
No, it's not.
Like, why'd that come in here for career day? Is that just like
I'm not really sure.
you take MBTI and they're like, oh yeah, you're an ISPO or whatever, and then all of a sudden they're gonna make you flip a burger?
And then then you have a job. That's how it works.
Are we going to have to do something drastic to meet the goal? What should we do about the goal?
All right. Let's do a you call it. All right.
Okay.
Whoever gets the donation that puts us over, they can choose between. Do we have shock collars set up?
Yes.
We could choose between shock collars. We could choose between. What do you got? Anything to drink, Ben? You could chug a beer, and I could. I don't know. Spit up. I don't know. Like you call it within reason.
Yeah, within
Like,
reason.
if you want Ben to chop the shit out of me, give me 10
I'll
chops.
Beer bong a cider, I
Beer
guess.
bong, a little cider, a little
Yeah.
fruity's beverage.
I'll do heroin.
Yes.
yourselves. Oh.
See now
don't shock ourselves?
that's PTM says don't shock ourselves. It's a 50. Hammer, I'm gonna say with the 50 that shocking's off the table.
Okay.
He bought the no shocks. Hammer said no shocks.
Okay.
So I'm gonna say for now on, no shocks this episode. I could put this lollipop in my in my shanty hole.
Can we bring back the shocks instead?
You could also just be sweet boys and give us a dono and be like, hug Ben.
Just be
I'll hug-
sweet. How about How
I'll do a
about
hug.
Be sweet.
I'll do a hug.
Hugs for
Did you hear him do a pimp monk? He said.
Bud truck dude from Pennsylvania, I think his name was Toter.
Toter.
Toter,
Professional mud man.
He was a mud man, and he had a truck
He
just
was in
like
the
that.
mud business.
Yeah, he was in the mudding business.
Mudding business?
Scott and I were in Pennsylvania in like probably the most like shady place we ever wrestled. Like there was it was nobody's actual backyard.
Eastern Pennsylvania?
I think it was Eastern
Shamokin,
Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania. Like central towards
Schmokin.
east.
Schmokin. Yeah.
Schmokin.
Yeah, so it's like an old mining town that was there was like all these 3-story Victorian houses selling for like $5,000.
Is Schmokin next to Pottsville?
Schmokin' Pottsville? Yeah. So we're there, and this guy shows up in a damn mud truck just like this, and he starts doing like cock of the walk circles in this giant mud field that happened to be surrounding the wrestling ring. It was creepy, but he owned the house.
It was insane.
Yeah, he owned the house, so we're like, yeah, that's Toter. He's the mud man. He's letting us use his yard. Fuck it, let's just do a wrestle. And then like we'd go use his house to take dumps, and he had an eclectic collection of adult magazines by his toilet. And all I could think
I did not go in his house.
You did not do a fap on the toilet?
I did not.
You did?
I didn't, but I'm pretty sure some of the other guys did. I'm sure there was a few guys that couldn't turn down a good magazine. Like, you know me, I was getting porn at a very young age, so I was kind of desensitized.
I was in porn at a very young age.
So we can't watch the Popeyes video? What if that's the dono goal?
Okay. If we hit the dono goal, I will sit through the Popeyes video with Scott. And that's the last
I have
time.
a feeling it's his kind of humor.
I don't think so. No, it's nobody's kind of humor. It's nobody's.
This is for no one.
This is for nobody.
The name of the video is Chimp Out at the Popeyes and a White Woman is Raped.
I am listening.
Fuck.
And it's a Gail Cord Schuler video.
Yeah, it's Gail Cord Schuler.
Of course.
Yeah, so
That sounds pretty good.
I told myself never again, but we can't. We don't have a show this weekend. We have to hit the goal tonight of all nights. So if we hit that, I will watch it again with Scott because I can just blame it on Scott since he's Canadian. That helps. That helps. Cut the show off a little bit with the fact.
Takes the edge off.
Yeah. The Canada didn't even exist in the times of slavery, right? Like,
not really. Yeah. Actually, we Canada became a country after the Civil War. So
yeah.
1867.
Yeah, that's a post-racial America.
Yeah, and why did they had to choose it 3 days away from our holiday?
Canada Day?
Yeah. Our Independence Day.
Well,
and we get it first. We got the jump on you guys.
Right.
Gail for president, brain to brain. Thank you, Mouse Fitzgerald. Well, to be fair, that's some prime real estate, right? Early July.
Yeah.
I would say the first 2 weeks of July are prime for any sort of party, whether it be Canada Day, 4th of July, a birthday.
My birthday.
Hit that with some money about to hit back.
Oh, damn.
PT Hammer, here we go. Damn it.
Yeah. I'm going to play the video. I'm grabbing it now.
Hit it.
Yeah, I've
Thank
been
you.
up to
Thank you,
Canada
Hammer.
during
Good
some
job.
of those holidays that we don't have here. Like Canadian Thanksgiving is always on Columbus Day here. Like Columbus Day and Canadian Thanksgiving are always on the same day for some reason.
Yeah, Columbus Day, Canadian Thanksgiving. We in the last 5 or 10 years we added Family Day, which coincides with President's Day in February.
What about do you do Victoria Day? Isn't that a holiday up there?
Yes, Victoria Day is
May.
What the hell is that for you guys?
It's nothing.
Oh yeah,
here.
Memorial Day. Memorial Day.
Oh, is it?
I swear I was up in Vancouver one time with you and everybody, and there was like some random Chinese parade that just like swooped in between us. I think we were at a McDonald's in downtown Vancouver. I don't know if that was for any sort of day, but nobody was
that just
prepared.
happens.
Nobody was
Yeah.
prepared for this gigantic Chinese fucking imperial parade.
Another one's Boxing Day that they have up there.
That's after Christmas, right?
Right. Yeah.
Day after Christmas. Yeah.
They celebrate Mike Tyson and George Foreman.
Yeah. Muhammad Ali. All right. Here's the video.
We got a bad situation right now. Zach Knight
already
found that he
excited.
could use his penis. He's got the perfect penis. He could use it like a laser to encase Angelina Ballerina in a cocoon. and she was twirling round and round in the cocoon, and we thought we had her under control. And the cocoon was getting thicker and thicker, and my men were feeding Zach Gatorade to help him stay hydrated so he could keep making semen to wrap her around in a cocoon. And then he took a break for, I think, like a minute because he was getting tired. And if you go to my Patreon page, you'll see the transcript of my brain-to-brain communication with him, and also I've also posted a video that I made of my Skype conversation with him. He took a break for about a minute and
it gets
sipped
way worse.
Some Gatorade, and then she burst out of the cocoon. It exploded like a bomb, and it took out one of the decks on one of the towers on Church of Gale, and Zach and I got knocked unconscious because of the explosion. And in the meanwhile, because everybody at Church of Gale started relaxing and feeling like they had Angelina under control because of Zach Knight's perfect penis and the laser over her, Terrence Jenkins, Hugh Jackman, and Brent Spiner went down to Earth for a family reunion. And let me read you the letter that I got from Brent Spiner.
This is a letter from Brent Spiner. By the way,
Data.
Yeah, I tweeted at both of them in the same tweet, and Brent Spiner blocked me after I did that because he knows who she is and he's deathly afraid of her.
I assume anything associated with her gets automatically blocked.
Yes.
About this.
Yeah.
Dearest Gail, I recently had both the fortune and misfortune of attending Terrence Jenkins' family reunion.
Terrence Jenkins is one of Gail's men who happens to be a black man.
What started as a happy occasion turned into complete chaos. So much has happened, it will take a mouthful to explain. Since Matthew and Gerard have been gone, Matthew and Gerard are still under Angelina's control. We got them back, and they started vomiting and everything, and then they went back to Angelina, and she got them back. Since Matthew and Gerard have been gone, Terrence and Hugh Jackman have been doing a lot of bonding, mostly by playing basketball together at the church rec center. Terrence had an upcoming family reunion at the old Popeyes, the one formerly owned by his late grandmama, and Hugh asked if he could come along. Hugh had been becoming more curious about black culture, and with all of us being on your marriage list, we're kind of like family too. I asked if I could come as well, being that Hugh didn't have much exposure to black people. Since my best friend LeVar Burton was black, I thought I would make a good cultural translator for Hugh. Terrence gladly welcomed us both. The three of us arrived together at the Popeyes. Wafts of crispy fried chicken and hot potato wedges permeated the air, their heavy oils wetting my face and making me salivate. The building and surrounding parking area was jammed with hundreds of black people, their voices excited and raucous as they laughed and conversed. The female family members serving up chicken from behind the counter had to be even louder than the crowd in order to notify anyone of the fresh batches of food still coming out of the boiling hot deep fryers. Their shouts were high and assertive as they shoved out trays and pushed cups of purple drink, not to be confused with grape juice or Kool-Aid, between tight clusters of busily conversing blacks. Outside, a few of the black men had their car windows rolled down, blaring bass-boosted rap music that vibrated the ground and shook the windows. I could see Hugh getting a little nervous. There was a sudden explosion of aggressive-sounding yelling from across the room, followed by bombastic laughter causing him to jump. I put my hand on his shoulder to reassure him, chuckling. It's just a different culture, Hugh. No need to be shy. A minimally dressed young black woman knocked into Hugh's shoulder as she passed the two of us on the way to the women's bathroom, and he turned to look. Like a train, two other women followed her in a line, followed by three black men, all of them smiling excitedly at one another. Hugh did a double take, then looked at me. Those men just followed those girls into the women's restroom, Hugh said quietly. Oh, yes, I answered. In black culture, public bathrooms are a very important social resource. It's where young black men and women go when they're ready to have a family and they meet a black person of the opposite sex.
Okay, pause.
What?
Pause.
What?
So where we're at right now is fucking terrible. Okay, it's not okay.
It's
not okay.
It's a slow build.
Gail says this as if she's reading a Golden Book story,
right?
Like the damn the I wish I can engine that could, right?
Yeah.
She's with all the glee of a children's story. She is reciting this letter from her man Brent Spiner. Okay, we see where it's at now, and it is inappropriate. It is inappropriate now. And it only goes nuclear from here.
You mean they're going in there to get pregnant, Hugh asked incredulously. Yeah, Brent be right, Terrance chipped in. Making babies the old-fashioned way. Yeah, that be my little nieces in there. I'm so happy for them. Kwashika already got 8 or 9 kids back at her mom's house, and I think Laquifa got 5. Shawnee, I think this be her first one. Her mama in jail, though. She might have to drop it off with her aunt.
Wasn't Shawnee like a woman wrestler in the Women of Wrestling?
I don't remember that one.
I don't know. There was like she was like a 1950s
I was thinking of
gimmick.
Shauna Na, the fucking doo-wop band.
Yeah, that was it. Shauna Na was the girl's name from the Woman of Wrestling. She played a doo-wop 50s wrestler.
Oh yeah.
There you go.
Never mind. Just had to break away from this for a second with some wrestling knowledge.
Sure.
I guess we'll get back into the.
They don't raise the babies, Hugh asked. Oh no, I chuckled. It's tradition for black women to raise each other's children. The responsibility usually falls upon the grandmother. The younger women have a hard time finding men to grow their families with if they have too many kids to look after. What about the fathers? Black men are genetically programmed to leave once the woman is pregnant. It's how they diversify their gene pool. Don't they ever get married? Very seldomly. Married black people are more common in regions of the U.S. that don't have as many public bathrooms. Take the West Coast, for example. Have you noticed how there are way fewer black people in Los Angeles, California versus Orlando, Florida? A few decades ago, California enacted statewide changes to limit their black population, which involved cutting the number of public bathrooms and making most public bathrooms require a key. If black people want to have babies, they have little choice but to get married.
This is a Holocaust theory because they put locks on bathrooms.
Yeah.
This is batshit insane. I remember watching this the first time, and I had tried not to watch it like 7 times. I swear, it was like 4 or 5 times I walked out of the room. And then we finally watched it, and I'm remembering now why I was like, never again. I totally forgot.
Love it how it's P.T. Ham that gave us the money, too, because he's a black guy. And he knew when we were going to play this. See? He's cool with it. Yeah.
Yeah, as long as he's cool with it, I look like a big bitch for hating it. I guess. Kill me now.
Otherwise, the odds are too slim of meeting someone new who happens to be black and also happens to be near any public bathrooms. I gotcha now, Brent. I didn't mean to sound racist or ignorant, Hugh apologized. That's quite all right, Hugh. You're educating yourself, which is the right thing to do. Our conversation was interrupted by loud screaming. A hulking, large black woman came jiggling over to Terrance, her arms outstretched. Terry! She cried shrilly. Quifanda! Terrance exclaimed. The buffalo-sized woman threw her body aggressively around Terrance in a thick bear hug, her warm breasts embracing his face seemingly of their own accord. Hugh startled with a loud roar and instinctively shot his fist into the woman's face to protect Terrance, who he thought was being smothered alive in this woman's bosom. The woman let out a yell of shock. Her already fat lips swelled up to twice their size, now taking up almost her whole face. Oh my goodness, Terrance exclaimed. This quieted the rest of the Popeyes as multiple heads turned to look toward the injured Quifanda. Auntie Quifanda, you all right, bitch? A young woman hurriedly.
Okay.
You all right, bitch?
It's okay for me to laugh at, are you all right, bitch? Because she said it like in a very, like it was a very lovingly way. Like, are you all right, bitch?
Yeah.
Like that's
it's a
just
term of endearment.
Oh God.
Man worriedly yelled. Shit dog, another man moaned. Voices from all over the room continued to chime in. I stay back, dog. Auntie Quifanda's face all blowed up. She don't need your ashy nigga arms all up in her...
No. How much more time is on this?
We're about halfway through.
Oh my God. Because it just gets so bad. It gets so freaking bad. Scott had to leave the room.
He had to leave.
Scott had to leave. He was like, I can't be on camera with this. Oh,
I had to get my baby.
Okay,
Face.
that makes it a little more palatable if you have a kitten on camera.
That my grandmama to me, nigga. That bitch raised my ass. Who you calling nigga? The voices rose, the tension escalated until all of a sudden the entire room imploded. The sea of black people seemingly diverged in on itself as all of them began to riot inside the tiny Popeyes. Hey, that be fresh chicken. Don't be getting your ashy nigger asses all in my chicken. We eating that. A girl at the counter yelled. She then screamed as her weave was torn from her head, and blacks began surging over the counter to begin throwing all of the food and destroying all of the equipment. Tables were being turned over in the dining
I need a
area.
cat
People
right
were
now. I need a support cat.
It's yeah. I mean,
Two N-words gotta go.
the cat can't stay.
Screaming and yelling. I had to duck as a chair was thrown and sent crashing through a glass window. Hugh curled his fists and got ready to fight. I calmly put my hand to his chest to stop him. We're all right, Hugh. It's just a chimp out. A chimp out? Yeah, it's a bit like a black people thunderstorm. It's natural for them. It will pass soon. Just stay calm. I ducked again as a Gucci bag was flung toward my face. Terrence and I guided Hugh carefully through the raging chimp out, our shoes crunching on brightly colored fake nails beneath our feet.
This is the worst video I think we've ever played on the show. I forgot how bad it was because I blocked it out of my mind. Can you think of something worse than this?
No.
We played some pretty terrible stuff here.
Yeah.
We've had some bad days.
It's pretty.
I think Jared Genesis is probably a little more vile, but I feel like he has intent. For this,
Gail doesn't have bad intent.
It makes it so bad with Gail because she's just nonchalant about it. It's like she's literally could be reading a menu.
It's another day at the office.
It is. Everybody's like, stop pausing. We can't do this all the way through or my head will explode.
We watched from the sidelines as the Popeyes was being ravaged from the inside out. Terrence sat down, finally beginning to eat from a bucket of fried chicken. He chuckled at the scene before him. Look at them, couple of shaboons clawing off each other's
Okay, did she make that word up?
I was just gonna say, is that a made-up racist slur?
I don't want to look it up. I don't want that in my Google search history. We're just gonna take her word for it. It's not a good word. Don't type it.
Yeah, I've never heard it.
It dies here right now with Gail Cord Schuler.
Oh my goodness! Shouldn't we call the cops? Hugh asked. We can't, I said simply. We're on Martin Luther King Street. No cop is going to show up here, especially if we tell them what's going on. What? Hugh was confused. I didn't have time to explain. The doors opened and...
Poor Hugh Jackman, so innocent. His innocence is being taken away by this horrible tragedy. Yeah.
And a very white woman dressed in all pink tiptoed into the Popeyes. Oh my goodness, Terrence yelled, standing up so fast he spilled the bucket of fried chicken all over his groin and pant legs. No white woman in her right mind would show up in a crowd of black men. Especially in the middle of a class 4 chimp out, I said.
Nope.
No!
Nope.
Class 4!
Nope.
Oh my God.
Does it go up to 5? Is it like hurricanes?
Is it like...
It might be like hurricanes.
The tiptoed woman began dancing and then twirling herself all the way toward the middle of the Popeyes. That was when the winds changed. As if they all noticed her at the same time, all of the black men in the room began turning in unison toward the white woman to begin raping her. Hugh stood up and I planted my hand to his chest again. This is normal, Hugh. Don't worry. But something about this black gang rape of a white woman in a Popeyes was not normal. I couldn't put my finger on it. That was when
I couldn't put my finger on it. Something was not normal. This is bad shit insane.
I got a feeling about this. Something seems off with this gang rape.
Something's just not right about this gang rape.
I don't understand the headspace that she would be in to write this as Brent Spiner, assuming it was actually Brent Spiner who wrote it.
Yeah.
But then,
I assume it was.
Yeah, we have no reason not to believe that it wasn't Brent Spiner that wrote this. So that's strike one for Brent Spiner. Strike two, why would Gail read this? Why? With such glee. She's just...
For Patreon.
Oh, it's true.
Terrence took off running toward
Why
the
would
white
we watch
woman.
this? Oh, yeah, donos.
Terrence,
Fuck.
no! Hugh, we need to stop him. Hugh, what are you doing? Hugh had taken off with Terrence, both of the men now forcing their way through the frenzied crowd to rape this strange woman. That was when I realized this woman was Angelina Ballerina. I felt my penis become more erect than it had ever been my entire life. So hard it ripped straight through the front of my pants. Before I could stop myself, I began racing toward the crowd.
Yeah, Brent Spiner has an 18-inch penis, by the way.
Everyone knows that.
Consumed with the thought of raping her. To my anguish, I was met with a wall of impossibly strong black men. I pried and pulled, desperate to get between them, but they were rock solid. It reminded me of the time I got into a fight with a retard. Black people have retard strength, I thought to myself. Scientists later confirmed to me that black people are genetically far stronger than whites. Put simply, the selective breeding involved in designing them for hard labor as slaves had created the perfect assault and rape machines.
Did I actually watch this far before?
I don't know.
I think I just tuned it out last time. And
You
just
look like you're having an aneurysm.
It's a little bit of an aneurysm.
It is bad. I disavow.
It's horrible.
Yeah.
I can't believe we
guys,
watched.
Let's hear her out.
As a white man, I was unable to join the gang rape without their permission. They were in their element, so to speak. This is probably what very likely saved my life. In my aroused haze, I wound up bumping into Quee Fonda and like an animal threw myself on her from behind and began raping her. I couldn't stop myself. I blacked out for several minutes, ravaging this poor ebony woman beyond my control.
How much time do we have left on this video?
Angelina was already making her way out of the Popeyes. Terrence and Hugh were holding her hand from either side, while Angelina skipped along between them in satisfaction, disappearing with both of them back to her ship. I politely picked up Quee Fonda's weave, which had fallen off while I was raping her, then courteously apologized.
Oh my God.
Don't you worry, sugar, Quee Fonda replied, sweetly understanding. This fin to happen. Don't you worry your little white heart. I barely felt it anyway, honey.
Nope.
What?
Motherfucker. This is not, guys, anything. I hate that I didn't remember how bad this was. I'd forgotten about how bad it was. I'd forgotten.
Yeah.
I knew it was horrible. I knew it was terrible. I knew it was a travesty, a sham, and a mockery.
It is all of those
A Travis Sham mockery?
It's a Travis Sham mockery.
Oh my
but how much time do we have left on it?
Like 2 minutes.
Let's finish.
I was grateful that I hadn't hurt Quee Fonda, but I was still very much ashamed. Hanging my head, I hurriedly took my leave from the Popeyes. I am disheartened to report that Angelina Ballerina has now captured Terrence Jenkins and Hugh Jackman, and that I myself barely escaped. This woman is dangerous, and she is after all the men. I refuse to become the next victim. We must fight her, and we must defeat her. Your husband, Brent Spiner. Okay, what has happened is that I tried shooting my lightning bolts on Angelina. They're not even phasing her. And
what?
Now the laser from
Scott's wrapped up in the story. He's
Zach's
like,
penis
"What?
is not
The
phasing her
lasers
either.
aren't
She's inside
working?"
this pink spaceship and she's orbiting the Earth. And everything we're shooting, it's a very powerful ship. And if we try to attack it, Zach says the explosion will be too deadly. It will have a very deadly explosion, and it just would be too dangerous. And
she recently mailed her pubes to the White House, too. She shaved off her pubes, put them in an envelope, addressed it to the White House, and dropped it in the mailbox.
Oh, God.
And we don't know what to do. I'm trying to shoot lightning bolts at her, but she's inside this pink spaceship, and my lightning bolts aren't even phasing her. She's got Hugh Jackman, Terrence Jenkins, Gerard Butler, Matthew McConaughey inside this pink spaceship that's orbiting the Earth. My lightning bolts and my power shoes on her are not even phasing her. The pink spaceship just deflects them. And now Zach Knight, when he aims his laser at her, she inside this pink spaceship, it's not even, we don't know. Scientists out there, if you can help us come up with a solution.
Scientists.
She went down to Los Angeles, destroyed half the city. Then Zach Knight hit her with his laser beam, and now she's in this spaceship. There's an email underneath. Call us if you can.
If you're a scientist, please get a hold of Gail.
If you're a psychiatrist, also get a hold of Gail.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is it over?
Yeah, that's the end.
Thank goodness.
Well, Ben, you have really misjudged me. I don't enjoy that type of humor at all.
Thank God.
I don't know what you thought.
Yeah, I'm a little offended. Yeah, the thing about Gail is that she is fantastical with her lore and her stories.
I love it.
You never know where they're gonna go, but Jesus, this has gone so far, so far. There's been a whole lot of Gail out there over the last 15, 20 years. When did Gail start doing her actual stuff?
She's been
online?
around a while, I think.
The stuff online, I'm not sure. I mean, before YouTube.
She was getting cease and desist orders for stalking Brent Spiner on the lot of Star Trek: The Next Generation. So she's got a history.
That's 90s, yeah.
And so this in a 90s kind of world. I'm glad I got my girls. It's not okay. But it's so Gail. That's the worst part about it. This is
on brand.
This is on brand.
Here is my
And that's
lock
what I
of the
respect.
week. Best original screenplay goes to Gail Kordschuler's Chimp Out at Popeyes and White Woman is Raped. Angelina Ballerina. Need scientists now. In 2021.
We need those scientists in 2021.
It's a good luck.
Anybody out there who stuck with us despite feeling like your entire morals were compromised watching that, thank you for hanging. And anybody
Or
who
if
left,
you were super into it.
yeah, anybody who's super into it, thank you for your perversions and twisted look on life, because I just can't do it. I can't sit through that. Ben, no, never again. Don't even bring it up anymore.
Never again until you need to meet another goal.
Yeah, until we need $70. Compromise our morals for $70. Oh my God.
Oh, no one liked that?
A lot of people liked that. A lot of people liked that.
No one thought that was funny?
A lot of people thought it was funny.
Oh.
But my life is over.
It is?
Yeah, the way I live my life is in the past now. I have to think of a whole
was a
new
good run.
existence. Yeah, we had a good time up until that video.
Yep.
It was a good time.
But things change.
Yeah, I gotta be at the airport in about 8 hours.
Yeah, we're gonna do. Me and Billy are gonna do a short post show after this. Everything's already up, so we're just gonna jump into that. We're gonna end this stream.
Just gonna go to the airport in 8 hours. Hopefully, don't crash. Whatever.
Why? Don't say that.
Do your best.
It's a different world now. Living in a different world now. I don't even care anymore. It's all.
Bill is
tailspin.
A changed man.
Yeah, had a little tailspin there. Well, Scott, I want to thank you for coming and hanging with us tonight. Again, if you guys
This was
You guys-
a blast. And like, I've honestly never had like 3 hours go so fast. That was great.
It's just only 3 hours. That's all. That's all.
But seriously, it doesn't feel like it. We're just like hanging out, shooting the shit.
When we had Adam on last time, we did the regular show with him. Then we did the post show. He's like, I'll stick around for the post show, and the post show went like 5 hours.
Yeah,
that was like way longer than we ever do.
I have to go today, but next time I'm going to beat Adam's record because fuck. All
right.
Yeah, if you guys want to check out Scott at 321 Battle tomorrow night, twitch.tv/321 Battle, I think is the link, and you can watch their live wrestling show tomorrow night. Ben, you watched it recently, right?
Yeah.
You actually went down there with Jeff Holiday not too long ago as well.
I did.
Yeah, and I haven't been down there for a while. I'm a bad Bill Fridge.
Face your
We've got
demons.
our big one of the year, Battlemania, on April 17th at the Showbox.
Yeah,
in
at the
Seattle.
Showbox.
So
I think we'll go
anyone
back
who
to
can
that
make that,
one.
y'all should come.
I want Billy to do one last match.
Me too.
So badly. Yeah. Yeah, at least one last match.
All right, I'm going to have to get Panda ring gear, and I need Scott to be my
Of
tag
course.
partner.
I got you, baby.
Let's do it. Let's do
And
it.
then we'll hire Maria Manic and Teddy Hart when he's free.
No, we're not waiting on them.
You don't want Theodore Ellsworth Annis? Or what's his fucking name?
Anus.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyways, thank you, Scott, for coming on tonight. If we can snag you
Thank you, guys.
sometime in the future, we'd love to have you back. If we never see you again, we know where to find you.
Yeah, thanks. I would love to come back sometime.
Cool.
All right. Good night, everybody. We'll see the rest of you in the post show.
Yeah.
Goodbye.